Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling. Brought to you by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Also brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. And by Oak Knoll, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City community for 59 years. Welcome to Hawkeye Wrestling.
Friday evening, welcome into Hannibal High School, Hannibal, Missouri, Korf Gymnasium, as we are here for the Journeyman Duel Uncivil War. Second year in a row that we have had this take place down in the state of Missouri. Last year we had Princeton and Army down in St. Charles. This year we've got Chattanooga and Utah Valley here in Hannibal, the land of Mark Twain. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside. We got Chad Beatty as well. A little change in schedule. Mark able to make it down here, so we're going to go with a little three-man action here tonight. Make it happen here for this one this evening. As Hawks, a week off last week, and Mark, I know you and I have talked about that different times over the years. Coming off of a loss, maybe sometimes good to have a little time to get back, try to work on some things, but it's also nice to get back out there and try to right a wrong. And coming off that loss to the Cyclones, probably sitting a little bit hard to having that week off here and really anxious to get back out onto this mat here tonight.
Well, I'm sure they're very anxious, and it gives them a good opportunity. Can you imagine losing to Iowa State and then having to wait until after Christmas or after the first of the year all the way to the Soldier Salute to be able to compete again? It's nice to be able to have this and have an opportunity to get back on the mat and kind of start steering the ship back in the right direction again, and get an opportunity to go out and start putting some points on the scoreboard and start fine-tuning some things and just getting after it again, you know. It just, you know, even if they didn't lose to Iowa State, even if they won that dual meet and won all 10 matches, it's still nice to be able to come out on the mat and not have such a long gap between competitions. And the other thing it's good for, too, is also for weight control and getting on the scale and keeping your routine as far as the weight goes. And They got finals coming up next week, and a lot of these guys are going to be focusing on their academics next week, and then you got Christmas, and then it's right back to training, and then the Soldier Salute coming up, and they've changed the date, as a lot of people know, for the Soldier Salute, to where I think it's just always the first weekend of January,
right,
and not I believe it was the 29th and 30th. So that gives you a little bit more of time between Christmas and the actual next competition. So before, it was always kind of a rush, hurry up, get back into the room after Christmas, and you got basically like 2 days to train, and you're stepping on a scale and going, and that's a pretty quick, tight turnaround. So I think it'll be nice having it to where it's always the first weekend of January, to give them a little bit more time and to kind of get things, get back into a routine and get weight under control, which it should never really get out of control. But as Beatty knows, and being a former wrestler, sometimes over Christmas and you get all those sweets around and you're back home.
Who doesn't like a sugar cookie?
I mean, it can
I
happen.
never eat it myself.
Yeah, absolutely, Mark. You're right, and it's good that they're going to go to that Soldier Salute again. I think they're playing on a full docket of the guys, and I think Missouri and Minnesota are bringing their full rosters. So that'll be another good test for our guys. And, I'm looking forward to seeing how they compete tonight. We're going to see a lot of new faces, I think, and it should be a lot of fun.
Utah Valley and Chattanooga right now, I've kind of been paying attention, but I haven't looked real close. I think Chattanooga just won their first match of the night at 165. They started at 184. So Utah Valley is going to win that one. We've got Chattanooga first. That's going to be starting at 6:30. So pretty much as soon as this match in front of us gets done.
A lot of close matches, yeah, and a lot of ride-outs and kind of sticky, clingy matches is what I was watching. No one was really scoring a ton of points on their feet. So hopefully our Hawks can take advantage of that and, like Mark said, get back to where they want to be and keep scoring points.
Hawkeye Wrestling brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Iowa Hawkeyes Wrestling. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's step out, take a timeout. We will be back with more from Hannibal, Missouri right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside, Chad Beatty for Uncivil War, brought to you by Journeyman Wrestling, as Utah Valley just wraps up a 33-3 victory over Tennessee Chattanooga. The Hawkeyes and the Mocs getting ready to start here in about 7 or 8 minutes, as Utah Valley looking pretty good there. Opportunity here tonight for some new guys, Mark. We look at the weigh-in sheet, and you just look down through there. No Drake Ayala, no Mo Indine, the two that kind of stand out, but create some opportunities. You got a Kian Hernandez. You got a Joey Cruz that are weighing in. You've got the true freshman Harvey Luddington weighing in. And, opportunities for these guys here to hopefully come in and get a taste of some things at the Division I level and really start to improve upon where they're at and what they've been working on in the wrestling room.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's a good opportunity. Obviously, hopefully, you wouldn't think that we were going to need them from a dual meet standpoint of winning or losing a dual meet, and it's good to have some new blood in there. I don't know why that we're not wrestling at all at 133 or whatever, but at the same time, Drake is here on the trip, and he's in good spirits and stuff. So, if anything, I figured that it would split, like one guy may wrestle one guy wrestle the other. But, maybe he just needs some time off. He needs that long break. I don't know. But at the same time, I know that we'll talk about it more as we get into there. But Kian Hernandez, he just came off of a tournament win.
Yeah.
Gabe Arnold just came off of a tournament win. So it's good to be able to see some of these guys in there. And Miguel Estrada making weight, and Covington won.
Luddington won, yeah.
So Miguel Estrada starting to get semi-healthy and on the trip and at least weighing in. Probably not going to see him on the mat tonight or anything like that, but you just never know when you might need these guys. So it's always important to give them feed them some competition, and so they can continue to. When you go for a long time without any competition, it's hard to kind of give yourself a bar to chase, and anytime you get on the mat, especially at this level, and get some competition, a real live situation other than just being in the room, that goes a long ways. So,
well, we will talk about those lineups when we come back. Another quick timeout. Back with more of the Journeyman Wrestling Uncivil War from Hannibal, Missouri. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Attention Hawkeye fans, Big Grove is proud to be an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Whether you're at the game or watching from home, Big Grove has got you covered. Enjoy an easy Eddie from the stands or visit them for every Hawkeye game at any of their 4 convenient Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, or Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! Big Grove Brewery, an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/poweringbeyond to learn more.
Life's busy. Quickstar makes it easier. From fresh hot coffee to delicious bakery treats and quick grab-and-go meals and snacks, we've got what you need when you're on the run. Top off your tank with Quickstar's fully guaranteed fuel to keep you moving. Plus, enjoy added perks like free ATMs and complimentary air for your tires. Convenience, savings, and a see you next time with a smile. We're your go-to for everything you need to keep your day on track, because your comfort and cravings deserve the best. Stop into Quickstar today.
Back in Hannibal, Uncivil War. Iowa taking on Tennessee Chattanooga to start things off. The Mocs, we will begin wrestling at 125 pounds. We'll see either Dean Peterson or Kian Hernandez take on either number 18 Cooper Flynn or Ty Tice. At 133, Joey Cruz weighed in up a weight tonight. He'll take on either Bryce Luna or Ethan Urchik. At 141, several guys weighing in: Nasir Bailey, Jace Rhodes, and Cale Peterson. One of them will be taking on Hunter Mason. At 149, Ryder Block or Cale Voinovich against Yuta Otero. At 157, 3 Hawks weighed in. Jordan Williams, Victor Voinovich, and as Mark mentioned, Miguel Estrada. One of them will be taking on Kavius Liddy. At 165, Michael Caliendo or Isaiah Fenton taking on Tavion Camper or Mason Reinick. At 174, Patrick Kennedy or Gabe Arnold weighed in tonight, kind of in between those two. We're not sure where he's going to wrestle tonight. One of them will take on Camdy Munro or Brady Murray. At 184, Angelo Ferrari against Landon Jones. At 197, Harvey Luddington against either Cade Rule or Kendrick Curtis. And at heavyweight, either Ben Keeter or Easton Fleshman taking on Ethan Vergara. About ready to get wrestling underway. We'll take one more timeout. We'll be back and have wrestling action from the Uncivil War presented by Journeyman right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa fans, with US Mode from US Cellular, you can keep your eye on the game, not on your screen. Whether you're inside the stadium, tailgating in the lots, or listening to the game at home, US Cellular wants you to focus on genuine connections with your family, friends, and fellow Hawkeye fans. That means at game time, you should do less growling and more cheering. So eliminate distractions and build connections by setting your phone to US Mode, because game day is for cheering on the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! US Cellular, built for us.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Attention Hawkeye fans, Big Grove is proud to be an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Whether you're at the game or watching from home, Big Grove has got you covered. Enjoy an easy eddy from the stands or visit them for every Hawkeye game at any of their 4 convenient Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, or Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! Big Grove Brewery, an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School, home of the Pirates. I was kind of hoping it would be kind of like the Hawkeye football team would have a pirate ship in the end zone or something, but not going to get that here tonight. But still a pretty cool facility, and okay crowds made their way in, maybe 500 or 600 people on a Friday night.
Maybe more, yeah, probably. It's got that side of bleachers all up. It's good. We were talking earlier about like some of these new guys coming in, and like Drake Ayala in particular. I was just thinking, like, I mean, think of the schedule he's already wrestled in December or in November with the national duels. I mean, he wrestled the rematch of the national finals, and then he wrestled Ohio State, Oklahoma State. And he's had a hell of a first part of this season. You know, some competitions that typically don't happen until later in the year. So I think maybe a break is warranted. I think he's doing good. He's been training hard. So, yeah, I think a lot of these guys, the schedule's changed and he's a fifth-year senior, So I think it's, judgment. But did you guys watch this first match with Flynn, this last duel?
No. Cooper Flynn, number 17, 18 in the country, taking on Dean Peterson. Flynn, didn't he lose in?
He got stalled out of the tournament. He got stalled out. Yes. And the kid got 2 escapes. He was losing 4-2. Kid had 2 escapes, and then he got stall calls to tie it and then go to overtime.
Wow.
Yeah, incredible. Anyway, so hopefully
see if Dean Peterson can do the same thing or just take him down multiple times. And
Flynn knows how to wrestle, though. He's definitely tough. I know that Dan Dennis worked with him a little bit when he was over in that neck of the woods. Yep.
Man, this Dean Peterson, he showed how explosive and mentally tough and gritty he is in that Iowa State match, coming out on top for that takedown to win that match. He knew that was do or die in that situation, and And he lived, and he made it happen. And he is one of the strongest 25-pounders you will ever see.
He's very strong. He is like that fast twitch, like explosiveness. I mean, that's how he won that Oklahoma State match, too. He was just freaking kept wrestling and got that go behind to win on hustle.
2:10 to go here in the first period. No score between Peterson and Flynn.
These are the type of matches, though, that Dean Peterson needs to start opening up more and putting a lot more points on the scoreboard instead of wrestling. For as good as he is, and as how much we just mocked him up to be just right there, he should be scoring a lot more points.
Right.
He's just too tentative, too tight. He scores when he needs to and he has to, but it doesn't have to be.
That's a good stall call. I like that.
Doesn't have to be so close. When you got that type of athleticism and explosiveness and strength, and there's no reason that some of these matches have to be as close as that they are.
I think that's 100% true. I think he can open it up. I think he also, being a transfer, he was pretty satisfied. He's pretty content in those tight matches at Rutgers. I don't think they really pushed him to get out of his comfort zone, and I think Tom and Terry are doing that now. But that's a nice shot. Good.
Nice snap into a head to the outside shot and able to
finish.
pick him up, dump him down, and
Easy
finish.
he made that look, though.
He's so strong, but I think that's the thing. They're trying to change that mentality, and it, more than anyone, it's hard to stop a bad habit. So, I think the more he's at Iowa, the more he's training with us, the better and better he's going to get. I mean, shoot, who'd he beat last year in the national finals? Didn't he? Or in the national tournament, he beat the national champ, right? So, the guy knows how to wrestle. We just got to get him to have that output like you're talking about.
He made that takedown right there, a nice high crotch, right-handed high crotch, but he kind of reached for that leg from a ways away, but it showed how powerful and strong he is. He just got his hand on that leg and was able to bring that in, and then as soon as he got to his feet, he just swept it out from underneath him, and it got a super easy takedown. And when you see something like that happen so easy, it's like, oh my gosh, let's just go get a bunch more of those, and he does right now with only, which I'm kind of surprised, with 15 seconds left in the period. Then he lets Flynn go, but then he's in on a shot right there, right on the edge.
Cut off to a double, but they were out of bounds, so head back to the center with 7 seconds left.
He's got 51 seconds of riding time, though, so
3-1 is the lead. To your point, Mark, I don't know if he necessarily wanted to let him out. I think Flynn just did a good enough job getting that hand control that Peterson had to.
I'll argue that. I think he let him go. I mean, he got up to his feet, and he didn't put a whole lot of effort into returning him or anything like that. And but when you got 15 seconds, that close to right time, just might as well finish the job, finish the period on top. I don't think he's really cares or worries about it, and he's not worried about that point being a difference in the outcome of the match. But it's the principle, I guess, is what I'm getting at there. What if that was point difference? That takedown did matter in a match. You got to freaking finish the job there. You got to put him down right away. Peterson up to his feet, hand control out for a 1-point escape. Flynn did get warned earlier in the match for going out of bounds.
Well, and that was something that Chad talked about that. He lost on a stall call in sudden victory. It was a 2.1. I mean, as Peterson, you almost got to see that and sense that and say, okay, I got to pick up my pace to see if I can do the same thing or just create so many more openings for myself. I mean, that's that mindset where you just got to sense it and feel it.
There's another stall call for our point.
Dropped to a knee. Looked like he was going to hit that high crotch. Didn't finish following through, but does get the stall call on him.
I like these stall calls, though. Those are two pretty quick stall calls. The first one was warranted because he didn't circle back in. He kind of just walked out of bounds. And that one, though, was in the center of the mat.
Still evading, yeah.
Flynn is not really making any attempt to do anything. And I love seeing the referee get involved when he should get involved in these type of situations of calling the stalling.
55 to go, second period. Peterson for Iowa, a 5-1 lead. First match of the night, shot by Flynn.
Nice
We're able to get down to that ankle.
Nice
tried getting that go behind, slipped a little bit, but got down to the foot, and then were able to cover up and get another 3 points.
Really nice reshot, low-level attack right there by Dean Peterson, and again made the finish look so easy right there against Flynn, and Flynn's like, see, that's why I'm not shooting. I take a shot, and then I end up getting taken down off of it.
There's 30 seconds left in this period. He's going to lay on his belly the whole time. I guarantee it. He is.
Didn't somebody say sometime you shoot
I score?
I shoot, I score, you shoot, I score?
Somebody. I don't know who that was, but Probably pretty smart.
15, now 10 to go here, second period. Another stall call.
Yeah, he's still on his belly. We got a figure 4 on his left leg here. Trying to arch and go across far side, but not going to get it. But that's how the period.
9-1, a minute 32 of riding time as we go to the third period.
Nice job.
Flynn's choice. He'll start down.
Yeah,
Peterson looks over.
Yeah, cut him.
Terry Brands is like, yeah, just start on your feet.
I love it. Intentional release.
So 9-2 as we start neutral here to begin the third. Peterson does have the riding time, so in essence, he still has the major.
He's like a brick house. He stays in really good position, his stance, his head, hands. He's doing a nice job moving forward.
Staying heavy on that head.
And Flynn is just still backing up. We're chasing him all over the mat.
Another shot. Can't quite get to the leg.
They tried that same high crotch right there. Right-handed, but is a little bit too far away. Trying to get some snaps here, creating some motion. Doing a good job moving his hands and his feet both at the same time. Creating motion. And what do we got? 1:15 to go here in the match. You know, Flynn's probably going to get dinged for stalling again here.
I mean, he hasn't stepped forward once.
Almost to the edge of the mat again. Peterson got that reverse headlock. Trying to find an angle. Flynn does circle back in. Now Peterson steps over the leg, limp arms, steps down to the ankle, trying to pull him in, reaches across to the other one and gets 3 more.
Nice job, Pete.
Good job right there by Peterson, making him circle back in to help get that angle so he could get down to the ankle and get the takedown.
And he's cutting him again here, intentional release.
12-3, 13-3 with the riding time. Goes back for that high crotch, gets another stall call. Now he's got an overhook on the right side. Shot there by Flynn from a long ways away. We stuff the head, trying to circle back around, keeping that left arm out. We step all the way over it.
Nice
Makes
job.
it 17-3. Comes out front, goes to a whip over, throws him all the way.
I love it.
Lost opportunity there. He
Good
whipped
job.
him all the way over, and Flynn rolled all the way through right there. Nice way we could have caught him and put him away. You're only one takedown away from getting attacked. That's how you want to do it. Is you get it all the way up to about where you're one takedown away from attack, and instead of attacking him, you pin him, and that would have been perfect right there for.
Good job. Another takedown. Yes. Good work. Nice job.
So 20-4 tech fall in favor of Peterson.
Hey, he really picked up the pace there. I love it. Intentional releases, cutting him, putting his head down, getting another takedown. Good job.
Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for a dozen straight years, proudly supports Iowa wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City.
Way to get the tech. Is that his first tech of the season? Any idea?
I believe so, yeah.
He did a nice job there tonight. Cooper Flynn, was he was a national qualifier. Was he ever an All-American?
I don't think so.
Judged by what I saw right there, I'd be very surprised.
This is Bryce Luna for Chattanooga against Joey Cruz.
Cruz, my guy. Stay in there, Cruz. This kid from Chattanooga looks pretty big, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Well, we're a 25-pounder.
Yeah.
So it makes him look a little bigger wrestling a 33-pounder.
Yeah, he looks tall. Good movement by Cruz. He's so quick.
Did Joey wrestle in that tournament last weekend?
No, I should know, but I don't know.
Yeah, he did, because Tom talked about it in the media this week that Cruz was kind of the number 2 guy, and then he got beat by a kid from Purdue, and then Keon ends up beating that kid from Purdue in the finals to win that tournament. So.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that, seeing the scores now. I think he got beat bad by that guy from Purdue. And then Cruz beat him bad.
The Keon did, yeah.
Or Keon did, I mean, yeah. I remember that now because I was kind of surprised that Cruz got beat by him really kind of heavily, but then Keon beat him pretty heavily. I was surprised by that.
Minute 40 to go, first period. No score here at 133 pounds. Joey Cruz getting the nod for the Hawkeyes tonight.
He's doing a good job hand fighting here, up a weight class. he had him on the edge. They kind of tiptoed all the way around the mat there on the one side, and then they came back to the center.
Cruz has that right elbow taped up. Nice snap attempt there by Luna. We're able to hustle, circle back.
He's on the edge again. Nice job, Cruz.
Now Luna circles back towards the middle.
La Luna. That means moon. Do you know that?
I did.
My wife would be so proud that I'd said that right now.
Shot by Cruz. Head to the inside, trying to elevate it. Luna dipping hard, but Cruz using that strength, picks him up.
Good job.
It's right on the edge.
Trying to limp arm, get down to the knee,
Come on,
to the
elevate
ankle.
that foot. Yeah, elevate that foot. Circle him in.
Pull him back to the center.
Good job.
35 seconds left.
Stay with it. Stay with it.
He's trying to pull him in here. Wizard right now by Luna, tough. Cruz picks the leg up in the air, missed the trip right there, trying to elevate it higher yet, which is what you want to do in this situation. But again, we got to bring him closer to the center.
Circle him center. Good job. Pull him in. Good job.
15 on the clock now.
Good.
Trying to get that leg elevated, and as he does, he loses room.
Nice.
Now gets to the edge and gets the three. They waved it off.
Man. Hey, that was a good effort. Good effort, Cruz.
He was around that leg momentarily, but Luna was able to pull it back out of the way.
Nice job. Hey, if he gets there again, he'll score that position for sure.
First period comes to an end. No score. Luna, a 2-2 record on the year. Lost to number 3, Ethan Bergnick of Army by Tech Fall. Only ranked matchup that he's had. He starts down against Cruz to begin the second period. Tripod. Cruz trying to get that far wrist trapped underneath. Now Luna able to square up, throws that arm over, gets the escape. Now we're going to stop momentarily. Looked like riding time.
Yeah, it was.
Went the wrong way to begin with or something. It should be at 13. I believe.
Yeah, that's right. When the period started, I noticed it was at 1. So they kind of had it jacked up right away. That math doesn't math.
16, but there's 147.
That math doesn't math.
Kyle Rochelle.
Kyle Rochelle's like, wait a sec. I'm
Chattanooga. I didn't realize Kyle was the head coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's been there for a while. I think is this his 8th year down there?
I didn't realize.
He wrestled at Wisconsin.
I knew, yeah, wrestled Wisconsin. I just didn't realize he was the head coach.
Yeah, this is his 8th season.
I also didn't know Adam Hall was the head coach at Utah Valley either.
Yeah.
The coaches are getting younger, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
Well, I think probably a lot of that has to do with the portal and NIL and all that kind of fun stuff that goes along with coaching these days. And some of these older coaches, you know, John Smith included, was like, okay, here's
Thanks.
my papers. Been fun. See ya.
Yeah.
And he's still back in the room. He's helping their women's program.
Yeah, which is awesome. Staying involved in the sport.
All right, Joey Cruz, we're on our feet. Let's get to a leg again. He's on the edge again. We've done this like 3 times here where Cruz is just stalking him, and he's on the outside of the edge, outside of the mat. He doesn't really work to come in.
Half attempt right there by Cruz. Right on the edge. Front headlock, underhook on the right side. Now doubles.
Snap.
Now trying to circle him back in, but
like
unable to do so. They will get a stall
Nice
call
job.
against Luna.
Nice job. Well, he's gone there. You've gone there 4 times, man. I mean, the kid's complaining about a stall call, but he keeps doing the same thing.
Cruz was trying to look for a whip over there on the edge, right on the edge, and I like seeing that. I like seeing him trying to go for it. He was thinking ahead. He wasn't just thinking 3 takedown. He was thinking trying to get the fall right there in that situation. That would be awesome to see. They're actually looking for it, looking to put someone away. There's a nice shot. Head to the inside. See if he can finish this here. We're in the same position we were in that time before on the edge. Now we're close to the center. Wizard by Luna. Now we're up to the knee. Now we got the leg elevated. We're in that same position we were on the edge of the mat before.
He tried a little inside position here, pushing the head backwards. Didn't work.
Down on the ankle, pulling him back in. 14 seconds left. Luna reaching back, grabbing our wrist. still trying to pull him back in. 5 seconds left. Tries tripping and lost grip on it as they went out of bounds. Another stall call.
That's like a fleeing. I mean, really, more than a snall, you know.
I don't know about that one. I mean, here's how I look at that.
Yeah, but we're Hawk fans. We got to love that
one.
Here's
how I look at that, though. Like, if it was the other way around, you got to look at how you're going to defend that on the edge, how you would defend it in the center. And if it was in the center of the mat, he probably would have done the exact same thing in the center as he would have on the edge.
I don't disagree with you. I mean, I'm going to take the stall call.
So, yeah, I mean, we'll take it. But Kyle Rochelle there, he's got every right to be upset. But at the same time, when the guy's in on your leg constantly and you're on the defense, it doesn't look good for you.
And where has he been all match?
On the edge.
Right.
On the edges.
I mean, you're setting yourself up for failure that's where you wrestle.
Start the third period, tied up at 1, 13 seconds riding time, so not a factor. And Cruz's choice, he goes neutral.
Heavy with that collar tie. I like that. Heavy.
Tried popping the elbow right there, but Cruz did a good job and just kept good, solid position. Now, Luna's starting to pick up his motion a little bit more here. And we take a shot right on the edge.
I'd like to see
circle back in.
I'd like to see Cruz make an adjustment here. You know, he's hit that same shot twice, has not finished, and so maybe either one, hit the same shot but a quicker finish, coming up quicker, tripping it up, or creating an angle, getting a different shot, a double or a go behind or something, a pick, something else, because that shot hasn't worked and it's eating up a lot of clock time. And that's where a good wrestler is going to make those adjustments throughout a match instead of going to the well, the same thing, over and over and being unsuccessful at it. What else do I have in my arsenal that will work right now?
I like this, though.
Flurry of action from both guys back and forth, but neither one gets close to a leg. 50 seconds to go, third period. 1-1 score, 133 pounds. Joey Cruz for the Hawkeyes. Bryce Luna for Chattanooga.
Nice. Good finish. Get to that
corner. Cut the corner. Yes, get to the corner.
All the way there.
Whizzer again thrown in by Luna. Tries turning back into us.
Circle.
Don't give this up.
There he gets taken down. Gives up. Did he give up a 2 count?
I don't think so.
No.
Don't think so. He's got 20 seconds here, right on the edge of the mat. He hit that same kind of sweep single. He was trying to get to the corner. Chattanooga kind of did a turn back and caught us kind of on our hip there.
Yeah, Joey wasn't expecting that for sure. He wasn't expecting Luna to turn the opposite way. But the thing is, when Luna did it, he did it hard, and he almost got his ankle free. And then Cruz was hanging on to Luna's ankle for dear life. And
that's a tough one to lose because I feel like we were the aggressor the entire time.
We were the aggressor for 6 minutes and 55 seconds.
For sure, for sure.
But that's why you got to finish those takedowns when you have the opportunity, put them away. And
he gave himself a lot of opportunities. He just didn't capitalize, and that's hard. That's wrestling.
4-1 the final score in favor of Luna. Hawks lead 5-3. Hawk fans, enjoy your home away from home at Coralville's All-Suite Homewood Suites, Iowa River Landing, and Home 2 Suites, Hilton Hotels. Relax in spacious suites with kitchens and enjoy free breakfast, 24-hour gym, pool, hot tub, and more. Perfectly located for your next Hawkeye visit. 141 pounds, Nasir Bailey for the Hawks, taking on Hunter Mason for the Mocs. Mason's 4-2 record on the year.
I saw Nasir's family's here, his mom and his dad and his, I think, sister. And guess who else is in the stands tonight? You guys see the special guest? Jacob Warner.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Warner is in the house.
Oh, I did see him over there.
He's in St. Louis area right now working and made the trip over. So always good to see our alum.
45 gone by, no score here between Bailey for the Hawks and Mason for Chattanooga.
You know who else is back is Pat Lugo. Pat Lugo's living in Florida, and he's back for the week, training with us a little bit.
Training? Is he starting to wrestle again?
He is going to be on the RAF number 4, number 5 after the new year. So
where's that at?
Getting ready to roll. That's going to be in Miami, Florida, and Lugo's from down there, so it should be good. He's wrestling. Oh, I know who he's wrestling. I can't think of it. Let me look on my phone.
We can look it up.
Let me look on my phone.
Got blood time here after they...
Ohio State kid.
Isn't DeSanto wrestling Tomasello that one too?
Yep, that's right.
Got blood time, so get things wiped up here. Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll, conveniently located near the University of Iowa Healthcare Campus, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. A proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Visit oakknoll.com to learn more. Johnny DeJulius.
Lugo and DeJulius, and then...
That's like contrasting styles.
Yeah, and then DeSanto,
Julius
Tomasello for the belt.
Yeah.
For the belt.
For the belt.
They've got
championship
belt.
It's like the UFC
like
belt.
WWE or UFC.
Yeah. The
At
belt.
At that weight class?
At that weight class.
Why is it for the belt? They both wrestled?
Tomasello's wrestled and he won, and then DeSanto wrestled and he won, and Tomasello was, the first person has to declare the belt, right? You know, it's the first time doing it, and then it'll get, as, you know, years go by, it'll change hands. But not if DeSanto gets it.
Back to action here as they get the blood cleared up.
DeSanto just won the
Bill Farrell.
NYAC, the Bill Farrell out there.
Yep, he looked good, wrestled hard, beat 2 world medalists to do it.
Duck attempt by Mason, but Bailey keeps the arms down. 1:20 to go. Another shot by Mason. Comes up to an underhook. Mason, after that blood time, has started pulling the trigger a little bit more. Let's see if Nasir responds, picks up his pace as well.
Good pressure here. Forward. Stay on him.
Minute to go. First period. Taps the leg, trying to drive through. Comes up.
Ooh, body lock. I like that. I like that body lock.
Now he's trying to drop down to that leg. Tight whizzer thrown in. We've stepped over, seeing if we can limp arm out, but they slide all the way off. Head back to the center with 42 on the clock.
Come on, Bailey. Get one here in the end of the first.
Here, Ryan Morningstar yelling, stay on him.
I thought that was Terry, but it is Ryan. Nice snap right there by Nasir, but it couldn't foul 3. See, right there when he brought him down the mat, Steven, you got to continue to wrestle there.
Well, he snapped.
Wrestle.
He snapped, he moved sideways and then stopped. It's like you move sideways and then continue forward.
Man, that was great action, great motion, brought him all the way down the mat, and then we just completely let him off the hook. Nice little slide by.
Nice job. 3. Good takedown.
Nice
Good hustle
work
by both guys right there, right at the end of the match.
Nice
After
job.
Bailey got that slide by, Mason tried to explode up to his feet. And Bailey had to hustle behind the arms and kept him down to get the 3-0 lead going to the second.
Really good job there, scoring with no time left.
Those end of the period takedowns are huge.
I love it. I love it.
Bailey will start down to begin the second period. Takedown with 4 seconds left in that first period.
Nasir is really, really good when he gets into wrestling-specific positions. When he's just standing out in front of people, he's not as threatening. But once you start rolling around or, like, putting yourself into athletic positions, Nasir does a really, really good job.
Bailey to his feet, gets the escape. He's up 4-0. From a non-tie. Each guy tapping the other's head.
Nasir will wrestle with DeSanto, and he stays in there tough, you know. DeSanto's, we all know who he is and how he wrestles, and it's a great workout partner and feel for Nasir. I swear when they're wrestling in practice and stuff and I'm watching, I'm like, these are like 2 cats in a bag. It's just like going everywhere, you know. So, I think Nasir's also trying to unlock that in his competition. You know, I know he's not satisfied with the amount of points he's been scoring, and he wants to score more. And I've seen him. I mean, I see it happen when they're training. So there is development. I think the more he trusts, the more he's going to succeed.
I think one thing that, what you're talking about wrestling DeSano in the room is DeSano's more aggressive than probably what Nasir sees out here on the mat, just like this Hunter Mason that he's wrestling right now. And when you got someone that's coming after you like DeSano and you're getting in scramble situation, you're flowing. Totally. So then he's gonna respond off of that, and that's what makes it a lot more action. But then when you got a guy like Hunter Mason right now from Chattanooga's not really doing nothing and is not really bringing much pressure, well then Nasir kind of stands around, doesn't really bring a whole lot of pressure. So it kind of helps if he's got someone actually scrapping and mixing it up and kind of going back and forth with. But you can't wait for the guy to do something. You just got to take that authority into your own hands and make stuff happen. And that's where Nasir has to get just better at. It's just putting things into his own hands and not waiting for his opponent to kind of get in a scramble situation to wrestle.
4-0 as we go to the third period. Mason will start down.
All right, Nasir, let's see what you can do here, bud.
Well, he's got no riding time, so we're at 0 right now for riding time because he got that takedown right at the very end of the first period. Hunter up to his feet, and Nasir tries to pick him up here and return him.
Kind of in a claw and then to the crotch, and then he just kind of brings him back down and cuts him free.
A minute 45, 4-1 lead for Bailey. A lot of this where non-tie, there's kind of stepping side to side, tapping head.
A lot of space.
What was that?
Warning for a hand to the face.
Yeah, potentially dangerous.
That was ridiculous.
Well, it's potentially dangerous. He could score from that. So
at least they changed the rule from
good heavy snap.
Who did Spencer lose to in the Big
Northwestern?
Yeah, Rivera.
Yeah, hands to the face, right? That was like an automatic point that one season.
Yeah.
Man, they really messed that up.
Messed a lot up. Stupid.
Over legislation.
Yeah.
Good
Bailey,
movement
man,
here.
he drops to a knee, but again, he's not. It's almost like he's thinking just movement instead of following through to doing it to score.
Well, right now we're thinking we're ahead 4-1, and that's good enough. Right now we got to be thinking, we're down 4-1, and we got to go without putting yourself into harm's way and danger. I mean, just because we're up 4-1 by a takedown, that means this guy here sneaks a takedown at the end, like what happened to Cruz, and all of a sudden it's a tie ball game. And we're going to OT, so we continue. We cannot let up here. We continue to need to try to keep scoring and get another takedown and really put an exclamation point. Because that's what that does, is that makes you better for the future. That improves you as a wrestler. Just going out and hanging on to a 4-1 lead, we're not getting any better right now.
15 on the clock.
And we're going to be satisfied with the 4-1 lead, or 4-1 victory here.
Tried a little whip over right at the very end after Mason took a shot, but that will be the final score, 4-1. That will put the Hawkeyes out on top by a score of 8-3. 988 Lifeline, compassionate help anytime, anywhere. Call or text 988 Lifeline, Iowa. We will step out for a quick timeout. We'll be back with more from Hannibal, Missouri. Journeyman Wrestling's Uncivil War, first match of the night for the Hawkeyes against Chattanooga. More when we return. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Can you think of anything that costs the same today as it did 10 years ago? There isn't much. That is, unless you're a Mid-American Energy customer. Thanks to all the renewable energy we're generating, our customers pay nearly the same rate for electricity today as they did back when we were all singing, "Call Me Maybe." And with Mid-American making even more investments in clean energy, you can count on enjoying those same affordable rates for the next decade. Now that's obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa fans, with US Mode from US Cellular, you can keep your eye on the game, not on your screen. Whether you're inside the stadium, tailgating in the lots, or listening to the game at home, US Cellular wants you to focus on genuine connections with your family, friends, and fellow Hawkeye fans. That means at game time, you should do less scrolling and more cheering. So eliminate distractions and build connections by setting your phone to US Mode, because game day is for cheering on the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! US Cellular, built for us.
You and I there?
Welcome back to Hannibal High School, Hannibal, Missouri. If you've ever made the way down to St. Louis, You see that Casey's right there on the right-hand side of the road. You go to the other side, and that's that big brick building. Well, that's the high school. That's where we're at. I'm sure most people have made their way by here a time or two on their way south. Chad Brady making sure we're taken care of for this long evening. Couple of matches here.
Thanks a lot, Chad, for bringing us a banana and water.
You ever see a gorilla cramp? Didn't think so.
I just heard that for the first time here a while back, and now it's twice. Never in my life. And now twice in like a
first
month
for me. So,
got you a banana, got you a water. We want you hydrated.
So we got never seen a gorilla cramp, and we've got 2 cats in a bag.
Hey, what can I say?
The things they teach down in Wilton, Iowa, I just don't know.
While you were gone, Beatty, Stephen was just informing me that they changed the date of the national duels to this weekend next year.
They went late. Yeah.
Which I think is good. I think that's better. I really like that a lot.
Absolutely. I think it's good, too. It's going to change. I think it's going to shift and change Cliff Clean Las Vegas.
For sure.
And it's going to change this event for us. And
I think for that type of a tournament, it's a better weekend for that magnitude of a tournament. Yeah,
You get a little more time to build up for it, and then you've got that built-in break basically right into Christmas where teams can kind of recover from it as well.
I'm trying to think who's in the Vegas tournament that is also possibly in the national duels. I know you and I used to go
there,
but I don't know if they're in it this year or not.
Iowa State won Cliff Keen. And then
but
you got
not in the duels. They weren't this last year.
Yeah, but they will be moving forward because they've already talked about changing it to having a clause where even if you're not in the top, 8 NCAA, they're going to have it so you can pick teams to go in, and that's a team that you want there.
Nice little slide by right there by Block.
Good job. Oh, no
but
points.
He couldn't finish it. He slid by on their feet, tried to put him down, and Yuta Otero hits a roll as they go out of bounds.
Well, I tell you what, this Ryder Block here is one of my favorite wrestlers to watch right now. He's aggressive, he's offensive, he's looking for ways to score, tough on top, wrestles for 7 minutes for the most part, and he's just stingy, and he gives his opponents just fits, and he's tough to score on, and I'm just more and more impressed with him the more I see him wrestle, and it's kudos to him for finally being healthy and being up a weight class, and you're just seeing the Ryder Block that we haven't seen since honestly high school.
Yeah,
and he's a hammer, man. I mean,
nice little snap right there to a front headlock situation. That's the other thing is he's not just one-dimensional. He scores from a lot of different ways. He's not just looking for one thing,
Tries hitting that slide by again. Now slides down to the leg off of it.
Trying to score on the edge here.
Looking to pull this Otero back in.
Lift it up. Lift.
Picks
Good.
it high and dumps him
nice
down and
job.
covers.
Good work.
What I liked most about that, Mark, when you talk about chain wrestling, I mean, he comes across and he's got an underhook, and then he goes double unders. It's not there. He comes back, tries to hit that slide by, and then drops down to that single leg. I mean,
you know what I like more? You know what I like more? Him cutting him in the first period.
Well, that too.
I love that.
Big snap to another front
headlock. I freaking love it.
Goes high, low, pick, drives through.
Look
and
at
gets
that.
Look at that. Wasting no time.
I love it.
And, I know that's different strokes for different folks, but this is what we were just talking about with Bailey the match before. We had a 4-1 lead, and we were good with that.
Get that tilt.
Whereas right now,
get this tilt.
Block is going for more, and it's only the first period. This is what, he's improving himself as a wrestler by doing this. He's also
clock.
Becoming more fun to watch, and he's a crowd favorite.
Looks at the
inside
clock,
trip.
Time, plenty of it, so he cuts him again, 6-2. The minute to go.
Nice shot, Block. Keep it going, bud. Yeah, I like what you're saying, though, Steven. He does a good job with his chain wrestling, and he is, like you said, Mark, he's a crowd favorite because of this pace.
There's a whip over. Throws him all the way over and gets around behind for the 3.
Nice work.
The third or fourth time, Utah Valley as well, third or fourth time I've seen a whip over attempt that has gone all the way through.
It's like they plan for it.
It's like they know it's coming, and they just keep their momentum going and roll all the way through.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but there was a guy in, like, the early 2000s. His name was Mark Ironside, and he used to pin people with whip-overs all the dang time. And my high school coach in Wilton said, do the Ironside. All right, so someone on these staffs, nice takedown. Another double leg.
High cross to a double right there.
Someone on these staffs is telling these guys, hey, watch out for that whip over that iron side.
But Beatty's dating me pretty nicely, and I appreciate it very much.
Is it the 90s?
Saying early 2000s.
Yeah, it was.
I wish. That would be the mid-90s.
Okay, all right, well.
Who's that, Nick Dorman?
Nick Dorman, that's right.
He's the man.
Yeah, Nick Dorman.
12-3 at the end of the first period for Ryder Block. I was going to say, I was in college in the early 2000s. I think Mark graduated college when I was graduating high school. So.
Okay, all right. Well, I was, trying to be
Appreciate
nice.
it.
Trying to be nice.
Good old Nick Dorman.
Yep.
Nick Dorman was one of my favorite all-time people to have around. I don't even like to bring it up out of his high school finals match, though. It just makes me sad.
Yeah, it's terrible. But, hey, he made up for it. He was a state championship high school wrestling coach at Wilton. And he helped me a lot, helped our team a lot. And
Great coach.
Great coach, great energy, and was tough on us, and it was really a positive thing. Ryder Block with a big lift here, big lift in return. Nice job. Gets back points. Nice job. Didn't quite get him.
Tried going crossface as he brought him down with that arm Turk in, but couldn't get it. Otero chose down to begin the second period. Block a 12-3 lead. He's got 1:09 of riding time now. He looks over at the clock, decides if he's going to try to ride him and turn him or cut him and get to their feet again, and he is going to go optional start.
He's doing a really nice job of keeping it, as we would say, keeping it hot. He's not slowing down at all. When he releases him, he's going quickly to the next offense, and that's really, really good. Here's another snap down.
But to your point, too, Mark,
nice shot.
You got to credit this Otero for actually standing in there. He's given some of that pressure that's allowing Block to get a little bit more flow going and feel a little bit more comfortable in what he's trying to do.
Pull this in.
It's on that leg, on the edge of the mat, trying to pull him back towards the center.
No roll.
Clears out of that limp arm.
Good job.
And covers the leg for 3 more. Makes it 15-4 as they go out of bounds. Head back to the center with 1:05 to go.
Keep it going, Block. Good work. Terry's telling him to get 2 more. Get 2 more. He stands him up, intentional release.
15-5.
I say 1 more. Get 1 more and then really focus on trying to put him away for a pin. If you can't, then we'll get the second one. Get the tech.
And we still got a whole nother period. So
I know. We got time. Let's get the frickin' fall.
Let's get after it.
And Block's got that in his arsenal, too. He had a lot of falls in high school. Lots of pins in high school.
Good underhook. Nice.
Look at this. Look at this.
Gets the 3.
See how many different moves and offensive attacks he's hit throughout this match?
I mean, I think he could get a whip over. He's coming out front.
He's trying something for sure. Looks like an assassin almost.
But at the same time, Otero here, he's just
good lift and
Matt
return to a
into
tilt.
A tilt.
1, 2.
Nope.
No, 1, 2.
Got the 2. That's going to do it.
Nice job. Good work, Block.
That is good.
20-5 tech fall.
Had a boy Ryder Block, and he's not even breathing hard.
Yeah.
Not even remotely breathing hard.
Well, he goes under the fire every day. He wrestles Brandon Sorensen a lot, and it's really, really positive for his wrestling. He's improved dramatically this last year.
So Hawks go up 13-3 in Iowa. We grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean-burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88. Support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88.
Pump it up.
157 pounds.
Victor
Voinovich for the Hawkeyes.
Voinovich.
Taking on Kavadius Liddy.
I saw the Voinovich family here, too, tonight.
Where are they from originally?
Made the trip. Well, Ohio.
Ohio, yeah.
Ohio, yeah.
Brecksville.
I don't know if that's still their residence, though, but.
Yeah, because didn't Kale come and wrestle at City High his senior year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Victor knows how to wrestle. Let's see if he scores some points tonight.
Little slide-by attempt right there by Little Chattanooga.
Nice high
left-handed
crotch.
high crotch. That's his
Got
shot
his arm
right
out.
there.
Got his arm through.
Who did he hit that
That's
against?
takedown. That's right. Nice
that
work.
Okie State down at the National Duels 3 times. Gets the takedown.
Nice job. He's on his hip. They're going to challenge that. I think that's a terrible challenge.
That's terrible, yeah. There's
He's sitting on his butt, and he's
I think the only thing
both
he's
legs.
seeing is he was locked through the crotch still.
He was
on
draped,
the sit back, but he was covering
yeah.
both legs. So yeah.
Well, Victor, he shot a left-hand high crotch, and then he dumped him to his butt, and then he got his left arm out and through to the other side. So there's no way it's not a takedown, in my opinion. But
we're also a little biased. So.
I know.
Anytime you have both legs of your opponent and they're sitting on their butt,
that's a takedown.
That's I would call that control.
Yeah.
I would too.
We're down here looking at the replay right in front of us. Matt Zeitz and J.R. Blos, the referees this evening.
It's a very distant image that they're looking at. So to overturn it, they're going to have to see something. They're not going to see it from that angle, though. I think there's no way they overturn it.
Seeing if I can see it from up here.
Shot.
Dumps him down. Nothing awarded. Gets his arm out. Awards 3.
Cut that arm across, and he'd stepped over.
That's a takedown. You got it right, guys.
Yeah. They concur.
Tom said that's a good call. Before he confirms that it is confirmed.
Call is confirmed.
Well, the thing is Rochelle knew it wasn't going to be overturned. I mean, he wasn't even. He threw the brick, but he just went over and sat down. I mean, he knew it wasn't going to be overturned.
I don't even know why you waste your challenge on this match in that situation. It doesn't make much sense to me.
Victor's going to maybe get some near falls here with a little
pull him
suck
back,
action.
pull him back. He's got his leg all the way in, almost like a figure 4 of the whole body, which is not a great spot to be in for Voinovich. He needs to get that leg a little shallower.
Liddy's reaching back, hanging onto that foot, and Victor's trying to peel that
he's going to
free.
stretch him out. There you go. He's got both legs in now, and he's going to try to arch and stretch. Now he's got him bellied out. Good job.
Now
good
he's
recovery.
To work on the wrists.
That's a good recovery. A lot of times you get that leg in too far, you can get sat to your hip, but he did a good job of keeping his hips on top. Let's get some back points here. He's totally arched out. He's flat on his belly. Voinovich is in control here. It's kind of key locking that left arm, trying to pull it underneath of him here.
Minute 20 to go, first period. 3-0 is the lead for Voinovich. Hawks on top, 13-3.
Stalemate.
Stalemate, so they'll get a fresh start. Liddy gets reset. Victor into that claw. Pulling him back into a sit-out. Liddy back to a knee. And now he's going to let him out. Minute 4.
And a minute 21 of riding time. Sorry, Steve.
Nope, you're good.
Good job.
Liddy leading heavy with that right leg, then comes across with the left hand on the collar. Snap, clear tie, come back across.
45 seconds to go. We got plenty of time. There's a little slide-by action right there by Victor. Nice left-handed high crotch again on his feet still. I like this. Now we're going back down to our knees. Cut the corner. Come on, elevate here. Lift it up. Shelf it. Come up. Tough wizard right here.
Cutting off to that double, but
he was in great position. It's a beautiful, quick, explosive high crotch again. But we got to finish this. We got 20 seconds to go. We're in good position. This would be a big finish here. We can finish this in this first period here.
This is a good position here. He's just got to come up to his feet. Drive forward, come to your feet.
We're not going to.
This Liddy is real clingy. He's reaching back, grabbing ankle or grabbing wrists.
Up, though. We're not working to improve our position here, Beatty. We never really worked to improve our position.
Yeah, he did a good job. He did a good job of defending our hands, breaking our hands, and then with that heavy whizzer.
3-1 at the end of the first. Liddy's choice, he'll start down. Voinovich has 1:21 of riding time.
Liddy? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Little. I thought it was Little.
It's I-E.
Liddy.
Yeah. Off the whistle, Voinovich tries throwing the leg in, not there. Liddy to his feet.
Wear my
now
glasses.
just push him away.
Cuts him.
So 3-2 is the lead for Voinovich. He's got a 129 of riding time.
Keep that pace high, Voinovich. Good job. Keep it going. Keep it going. Get back to those legs. Nice.
It's a sweep.
Single
head up.
Some draped up over. Again, you see Liddy just diving over, grabbing ankles, grabbing anything.
Pop that knee off. We're in good position here. We're going to get
Danger?
this here.
No.
We've
Got
stepped
to get
over.
that knee popped off at the knee.
Trying to get that head. Now he's sitting back into him again, seeing
There
if he
you
can get
go.
neutral
That's
danger.
a takedown.
Pops it off and
That's
covers.
a takedown.
He's on her toe. He's on her toe.
There's 3.
Nice work. Climb up. Ride him hard here.
6-2 is the lead for Victor.
Leg
now
in.
he's throwing that leg in on the right side. Well, and you said it, Mark. He hit something different. He'd hit that left-handed high crotch a couple times. This time he came back and went to a sweep on the other side.
Opposite side, yep.
He's going to take a little P and V out of him right here with this right, I think.
45 to go, second period. Got the legs in, but Liddy still has his base. Voinovich trying to flatten him back down.
Cradle.
He's got a
leg in cradle. You got to get your leg out, hop out. He's trying.
And again, Liddy's reaching back, grabbing onto our foot.
On our toe again. He's got a cradle locked up. Far side cradle. He's kind of draped with the leg in. They call a stalemate.
14 to go, second period. 6-2 is the lead for Voinovich. Liddy to his feet off the restart. Voinovich.
Oh, don't
picks
let
him
him
up.
out.
Let's
Don't let him. Oh,
hit a
man.
Granby and we'll
We're
scramble.
wrestling. Good scramble. Good wrestling.
No change, so it will be 6-2 as we go to the third.
Voinovich's choice. He's going to go down.
Readjust the legs on the singlet. Now gets set. Liddy covers. Liddy goes into that claw ride right off the whistle.
Voinovich just kind of clams up, and now he's protecting.
Gets flattened down. Now Liddy throwing the leg in himself. Working that right wrist of Victor. Both guys just holding position, trying to control that right wrist. Voinovich arching the back a little bit, up on his elbows.
Yeah, he's got
trying
the
to get that
he's
base back under him.
Leg in, and he's not doing a lot of action. Yeah, we're going to get dinged for stalling here. He hasn't made a lot of attempts to get the leg out or come up.
Hanging
Which
on
is
to
a little
Liddy's
surprising.
left wrist. And he gets that base back up, but still hasn't done anything to get the leg cleared. Now they're going to stalemate it.
All right, this is your opportunity. No legs in, no legs in, no legs in, coming up. Score to a score. You get score to a score here, you get a major.
Again, that deep claw ride. Liddy using his length. Still hasn't put the leg back in, but he's riding around on that right side, trying to create that opening. Now
good.
Victor.
Stay up. Good job.
To his
Control
feet.
out, up to feet.
Stay out.
Oh, Liddy did a good job. Drop to an ankle. Now try sucking him back. Victor
That's
pops
one.
around.
That's got to be one.
Gets the
Yes,
escape.
nice work.
Good work.
Good hustle on the edge there.
100%.
Exploded those hips away.
He's got
Almost
30
got the
seconds.
reversal.
30 seconds to get this major.
7-2, 8-2 with the riding time.
Work hard here to get it, Vic. Work hard. Come on, stud. Nice. Good
Shot
attack.
and rolls all the way through and hits him to his
Yes.
butt and gets the 3.
Yes. Hard ride. What are we doing?
Stalemate.
Why did we stalemate that so fast?
Quick.
Holy cow.
10 seconds left.
That was a gift.
Even the escape, it's still secured, though.
Yep. Great way to end this match by Victor by getting that escape. Huge, huge hustle on the edge, going out of bounds. Liddy kind of relaxed for a minute there.
Good job.
Nice work, Victor. Gets the major.
17-3 is the team lead for the Hawkeyes after Voinovich gets the 11-2 major decision.
Nice job.
University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state, changing medicine and changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. We move to 165 pounds. Mikey Caliendo for the Hawkeyes.
Caliendo.
This is for Chattanooga.
Come on, Mikey. Ramp it up, buddy.
Yeah, this is the guy who knows how to put a lot of points on the scoreboard.
This is Tavion Camper. He actually hits a shot on Mikey pancaked him.
That.
Get him! To his back.
Now can we put him away? Can we end it right here?
Get the fall. Oh, he lost
Oh,
that
he's still
arm.
got the leg, though. He has the leg Turk in.
He's got the leg Turk crossface. See if he can adjust.
Get this, Mikey. This
Camper
is huge.
Came across, hit a shot, and Mikey just got the arm down and said, you know what? Let's just throw you right to your back.
Kind of a whip over, like you said, but now we're in like a Turk position here. So they're holding 4 count, and we still have that bottom leg trapped.
Kind of recap what happened there right off the kind of first few seconds of the match there. Camper hit kind of a double from a non-tie, and right away we had a great position, got our arms under, and just hit a really nice kind of a pancake whip over.
Now
right
he's going assassin, but they're still holding 4. They never awarded the 4.
So there's the 4, and then Camper gets out for the escape. His headgear slides down, so they stop it.
Nice
7-1 is the lead for Caliendo. 1 minute gone by.
There was 3 different holds there. It was a whip over to a leg Turk to an assassin, and he only got, the 4 points because he never came out of danger.
Another shot by Camper.
Sweep single.
We get back on a reshot there, climbing up that leg, get up over the hips and cover for 3
See
more.
how strong he is right there.
So strong to be able to pull that far hip down.
Yeah, exactly.
Comes out front, stuff in the head to intentionally release. So that'll make it 10-2.
Oh,
Nice duck.
Good job. Yes.
See, I told you, this guy here, he knows how to put some points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when he's confident that he can score on you, he's gonna pour it on. Good job, Mikey.
Lets him out as they go out of bounds, 13-3. We're barely halfway through this first period, and he's already got 13 points.
And writing time.
There he
nice
goes, the underhook by to a pick.
Yes.
Just
nice.
tripped him all the way up.
That is fun to watch.
That is power
It
right
is
there.
so fun to watch.
Good job, Mikey.
I mean, he threw the underhook on the right and then came back to the pick on the left and tripped him, and he basically did like a somersault, and then Mikey just went and covered the hips as he was laying there.
Yeah, he did a really good job. Potential
Intentionally
release.
cut.
Yes,
That's
it. That's the
He's
fall.
pinned. He's got to be.
That's the fall.
Readjust,
Oh,
settles
yeah.
in for the fall.
That's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Nice job, Mikey.
1 minute and 54 seconds, the time of the fall. Caliendo with the win. Hawks go on top by a score of 23-3.
Woo!
We've hit another break here, I believe.
Doesn't look like it. Kennedy's coming to the mat right now.
Maybe they're going 3-4-3.
That was awesome right there.
Pin. P-I-N, baby.
Big another whip over, but that time it wasn't like a pancake. That one was like an actual whip over the head and arm.
That was the iron side there.
That's what Nick Dorman was talking about right there. And the thing is, once he got him over too, it's just a matter of how fast can the referee get down there and slap the mat.
He wasn't moving. And Kennedy's start picking up right where he left off. He's already very much going forward like he always does. Good job.
Who'd they say this is?
This is
Murray?
Monroe.
Monroe.
Patrick into a front headlock.
Heavy snap, heavy. Pull him underneath you.
Good job moving with that. Gets him all the way to the edge, trying to circle him back in, but they go out of bounds. Camden Monroe, 3-2 record on the year. Got tech falled by Carson Harchla.
Takes a shot on Patrick. Patrick responds, front head.
Go
almost
behind.
Hitting a go behind there.
Great
Looking for a little near side cradle action, but got the takedown right there. Great job by Patrick.
That's a third period go behind. That's not a first 40-second go behind. The kid, he just put his head down.
Patrick trying to lever the triceps, but they circle out of bounds, head back to the center.
I wouldn't really say the kid put his head down. I'd say Patrick actually used the back of his forearm to put the kid's head down.
I'm saying it shouldn't be that easy in the first 45 seconds. And Patrick Kennedy makes it look that easy. He is such a hammer.
The thing is there was no holding position out front. He just immediately went around and cut the corner and got the angle on that front head. There was no holding nothing. No wasting time.
Good job, Kennedy. Does a
big deep waist right now. Gets the
arm
far
bar.
Chicken wing here. Takes out the waist. Trying to look for double chicken wing now.
Let it slip.
Yeah. Now he's got to make a decision. Do I stay with this or do I go back to my feet? He's going to go to the other side.
Nice job. Run it.
He's got that wrist. Oh, he lost the wrist.
Had it.
He's getting a little low on that wing. There he readjusts. Now pulls
tilt.
it over.
Leg in. Tilt. Pull it back. Good job. Get those
counts.
Yeah, get those swipes. Come on.
There was nothing really technically savvy about that. That more was just kind of being ornery and pulling back over on top of him and making something happen. And I thought for sure he had a couple of swipes there. For sure past 90. He was for sure past 90.
Yeah.
Is it 90 or 45?
45.
45.
Yeah, I mean, it was close. He was probably a 46.
He must have been 45.6.
46, yeah. These refs, they're really sticklers, you know. They got the protractor out, and they're looking.
Now there's a one-point escape, 55 seconds to go here. There's a shot on Patrick, gets to his leg, but look at Patrick,
Cradle.
His leg back.
And he's on his hip. That's
there,
3.
Yep.
Nice job. Good job.
Slide out of bounds, head back to the center.
Good. He just does a really good job of knowing where he's at and wrestling through the positions.
I think Patrick's going to go optional start again, leading 6-1 with 45 seconds to go in the first period. There's the escape, makes it 6-2. Patrick, a minute and a half of riding time, hits the sweep attempt. Can't get to the leg. Coming back across, underhook on the left, snaps into that front headlock.
Heavy
comes
snap.
around and gets behind for 3 more.
See how that forearm back on the head, on the back of the head, just pulling him right down. Heavy on the head.
Nice work here.
Out front, looked for that whip over, but no change as they go out of bounds, so head back to the center with 26 on the clock. And Patrick's going to go optional again.
He's coming out front looking for more.
Pushed him up in a really good way there.
Comes up into an inside tie to an underhook. Goes down to the leg, doesn't get it. Limp arms out.
You got 15 seconds. Why not?
This can't. Or
Why
this,
not?
Monroe, I think he's already thrown the towel in.
Yeah.
Up 12-3. He's got almost 2 minutes of riding time, so he's going to take a 12-3 advantage into the second period. I don't see this one going the distance, boys.
What was your first sign?
First sign was a first takedown. Who went neutral here?
I would have to say he did. Yeah, I would have to say. I'm too busy laughing.
We're into a front headlock against us right now. Right off the whistle.
And it's going to be a stalemate. Here's the thing. Patrick Kennedy has, nice job. Just pressure. Just pressure. Is that the tech fall?
No, 15-3.
15-3, tech him.
Patrick wants a fall too, though. He wants to match Caliendo.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is Patrick Kennedy? This kid has never felt this before. Patrick Kennedy wrestles Mikey Caliendo and all these other partners we have. Ferrari. I mean, he has the best guys in the country in his room.
His tech.
Nice job.
Not yet. He needs one more. 18-5. Little snatch.
Snatch single, sits him on his butt on the edge for another takedown. 3. Nice
That's
job.
Do it.
Tech.
21-5. Tech fall for Patrick Kennedy.
In under 3 minutes. Under 4 minutes. Nice job.
3 minutes and 52 seconds to be exact.
That is a strong, strong performance there.
That puts it up to 28-3 for the team score.
Let's take another quick timeout right now. We'll be back with more from Hannibal and the Journeyman Wrestling Uncivil War right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
That's who you're going to see.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside, Chad Beatty, the Journeyman Wrestling Uncivil War. Utah Valley already defeated Chattanooga by a score of 33-3. Hawkeyes on top of Chattanooga by a score of 28-3 right now as we head to 184 pounds. Mark, you'll appreciate Riley just texted me. That's why I pulled that picture up. She just texted. She's like, Mom was talking to Grandma. I didn't hear. What was the time of that fall for Caliendo? She's just like Jessica. She's like, I got to know. I got to be aware of what's going on.
Man, he was buried. He buried him.
It was the Ironside, man.
It was the Ironside.
He hit it with a purpose. He said, my intention is I want to pin this guy.
Caliendo was probably listening to us before his match, getting ready, getting in the right headspace, listening to us talk, and we were talking about it. She's like, I can do that.
Yeah, eat a piece of cake.
I can do that. That's easy.
You know what was more impressive than I thought than the whip over for the fall? Was that ankle pick.
Yes.
Where he flew like 6 feet?
Yes, that was just impressive.
See ya.
That right there
pick
should make the highlight video of the week for Nelly. Not just the fall itself, which obviously is going to be on there. But
Nelly, you listening?
But
he'll be listening to this post.
That ankle pick.
Everybody start yelling, but Nelly always looks for the big way forward. He'll come back and look to see what happened right at that point.
That's funny. No, he looked really good. First half of this duel, they've looked really great. And now the second half, let's see how we go here. Looking good.
So Ferrari coming out here at 184. I believe that is Landon Jones.
Nice.
Underhook to a throw by for a takedown. Good job.
Wasted no time either. He's in there on the first 10 seconds of the period here. Goes to a near side cradle. Almost had it. I like how he's thinking right there. Ferrari looking for the fall immediately. I mean, this Jones kind of tripoded up, and we almost got the angle and took advantage of it and put him away early.
Back in an underhook. We throw him to the side here. Now they're right on the edge. Go out of bounds.
This is a great opportunity being in this small high school gymnasium for these fans to get up close and personal with these guys.
I know,
and watch them so close.
It blows my mind that there's not more people.
I know.
Because this type of setting, I was talking to people about it, saying I was going down, and they're like, "Is it cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's awesome."
Another underhook down to an ankle by Ferrari.
Shelves
up on
it
to the hip, drives across, gets to the other leg for 3 more.
Well, before we came over here, I was talking to a really good friend of mine, as Beatty, you should know him, Shane Olson. He's he donates a lot over the years and goes and plays used to play in the Des Moines Hawkeye Wrestling Club golf outing, played into the one with me this year in the at Riverside, and I didn't even know he was going to be here. So he pulled up the hotel, and he's at our
here?
hotel. Yeah, he's at our hotel.
Good.
So I went and hung out with him and his wife and their friends Mike and Carol
That's
that I
awesome.
met today. And they came down here last year, and they said they just loved it because it was so, like, close. And, like, you could just – the atmosphere, and it was just a really neat experience versus Carver Hawk Arena. Yeah, there's not really a bad seat in the house, but here you're just so close to all these guys, and it's just a different world a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're going to a high school duel. That's what it's like. And if you've ever been to a high school duel, most of you have, but you get to watch one of the best teams in the country. I mean, it's incredible. It's so cool.
Ferrari to an underhook to the far leg and gets around for another 3. He's up to a 9-2 lead now with 1:10 to go.
Our sport is so accessible.
Well, I would say, Mark, we're probably similar height-wise, like for elevation from where we are, like row 11 at Carver. But it's like where you would be in about row 6.
Yeah.
Instead of.
Yeah, we're
close. So much closer. Another intentional release by Ferrari. He's up 9-3 with 50 seconds to go in the first period.
Nice sweep to the opposite side. Stall call. I like it.
I do too. The referees are doing a better job at calling stalling this year for sure. They started doing better last year halfway through the season, and they've picked it up again this year, just as long as they stay consistent with it.
Yep.
Nice shot again.
Head to the inside, both hands locked, trying to suck that in. Reaching across to that far ankle. He's got his hand on it, and there he drives across and finishes the rest of the way. 12-3 is the lead for Ferrari.
That's a lot of points in the first period here. Him and Patrick on pace with each other.
Yeah, I love seeing it. There's something, too, going out there with your confidence. I mean, he's a top guy, but still being able to put this many points up in a real match under the lights, it matters, and it gives you a lot of confidence going forward. Even if he knows he should beat this kid like this, it still feels really good in the psyche.
12-3 as we go to period number 2. As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting. Because game days are built for the Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular built for us. Ferrari's choice, he starts down to begin the second period.
Came right up to his feet.
Trying to get that hand control. Jones picks him up, drops to an ankle. Slide out of bounds, head back to the center.
We got two guys warming up over here.
I was just going to say, look at that. Gabe Arnold's warming up for this next match at 197.
He's on a descent plan. He wants to wrestle 74 at Soldier Salute, but he's possibly going to wrestle at 97.
What do you weigh in at?
He weighed in at 79?
79, something like that.
Yeah.
79, okay. So that means he can bump up to 97. Nice throw by, missed that leg attack, but threw him by so hard he went out of bounds.
79.5.
I thought Jones almost hurt himself because he threw him so far and he hit almost like a baseball slide. And he just kind of stopped for a second.
I have wrestled Ferrari, and I tell you, it is not a lot of fun. He is very
nice shot, nice low shot. How he came up in the air immediately. Yes. There was no holding position or wasting time.
His head, yeah, he did a very good job there.
16-4 with 1:10 to go.
Anyways, when you're wrestling Ferrari,
look at, I mean, he's just
slide by, they go out of bounds.
He's so elusive, and I can't ever get my dang hands on him. Like, he's so good at like movement, like side to side with his head position and his feet, and then he goes down onto that knee, like here, and he's just like you pressure him, but then he clears really well, and then he gets that punches that underhook. I don't think it's unorthodox. It's just very hard style to wrestle.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't really sit in the same position ever for more than a few seconds. He's moving to something else.
He moves very well, and we got another stall call here. We kind of shot him out of bounds, got a stall call to make the lead 17-4 with 42 seconds left in the second.
Is he wearing two different shoes?
Yep, he wears two different shoes every time.
That's weird. I never noticed that before.
He burns them out. Oh, down and away. Good job.
Front headlock after Jones changed levels.
Nice.
Reaching for that leg, but Jones able to sprawl back. 17-4, 20 seconds to go.
Heavy snap to go behind. Get this. Nice job. He kind of quit on him. Good job.
That's going to do it.
Ferrari's looking at the scoreboard like, wait, is it over? It is.
20-4, Tech fall.
That's the 4th tech of the night for the Hawks.
Here comes Gabe.
33-3 lead for Iowa.
And Gabe Arnold, is this his 97 debut?
I believe so, yeah.
All right, Gabe. Wasn't there supposed to be a break in here? Are we just skipping those or what?
I don't know, but I'm good
they
with
just
it.
take 2 of them, and they took the 2.
Oh, okay.
Gabe's been wrestling really good this year. There's opportunities that he has had. Once at Carver Hawkeye Arena, I think that was against, what, Pitt?
Yep.
Came out, got a tech, put a lot of points on the scoreboard, and then he ended up just breezing through the competition last week up at, where was that, Luther?
Yep.
No, that was the Wisconsin one.
Oh, yeah, it was Wisconsin.
Yeah, El Claire or whatever.
Yeah, El Claire.
Front headlock, and we're draped over top here. We have the ankle.
Trying to get an arm free.
Yep. We have the angle. We are losing it here. Unless he goes drag.
Right there, you want to use your chest. Really use your chest and push into him, and guy got away from him. Who is this over wrestling?
This is Cade Rule.
Like Jaw Rule?
R-U-L-E. 4-1 record on the year.
Heavy snap. Nice job to a single. Good work. Nice job.
Finishes for the takedown.
Great job moving your feet, getting angles.
This Rule wrestled Luke Geog from Ohio State, number 11 in the country. 16-12 was the final score. He lost.
Okay.
So, put some points on the board.
I wonder how that looked. Gabe's going to intentionally release him here.
Halfway through the first period, 3-1 lead for Arnold, wrestling at 197 tonight. Hawks lead Chattanooga by a score of 33-3.
It's a good guy at 97 to wrestle because he's not that big.
That's why I was literally just looking on my phone.
What did he weigh in at?
193.6.
Okay, there you go.
So he's wrestling 97, and he's normally like an 84-pounder, I think, too.
Yeah.
So
nice
Dave
shot.
Highcrotch
really
gets to
long
the
shot.
Ankle.
Head up. Keep it fast. Keep it moving.
Trying to turn in.
That's a takedown. Get this takedown.
All around behind him, actually split in the middle on the legs, but he's got our ankle right now. Gabe stops it as he was twisting that outside, potentially dangerous. Tom not happy about that one.
Very dangerous position where he's standing up and he's got our ankle. We're kind of in between his legs. Tom is hot.
They had one earlier that Terry was hollering. I think it was Utah Valley.
Yeah, it wasn't even our match.
Like, it wasn't our match. And he's like, that was so illegal. Like, call that an illegal hold. Don't let him do that.
Yep.
Back to action here. 25 seconds to go.
Gabe kind of grimaced in that position, but he's up now. He looks to be fine.
Underhook. Now snaps to a front head. Goes underhook the other way. They go out of bounds. Stall call.
Stall call. Stall call. Stall call.
13 seconds to go here in the first period. Gabe up 3-1. The Hawks are leading this one 32-3. Our one low. Huh?
It's 33.
Is it 33?
Yeah, we got 5. That last one was a tech fall.
Come on, Gabe Arnold. Come on, Gabe Arnold.
33-3. Only loss we've had is at 133 pounds, where Joey Cruz bumped up from 25 to 33 and wrestled
he wrestled
decent.
tough.
You know, I mean, he dominated that whole match, like what we were talking about, for 6 minutes and 55 seconds, and ended up giving up a takedown off of his own shot right on the edge with about 5-6 seconds left in the match, and unfortunately lost.
You know, silver lining. He bumped up a weight class. That's a stall. Has to be.
He just ran backwards out of bounds. Rule started down to begin the second, got to his feet. Arnold trying to get double unders in and could barely get his wrist past the armpits because Rule was backing out of bounds so fast.
Yes. But Cruz did a good job of putting himself in a position to actually win the match. you know. And
Gabe,
that's really
ankle
positive.
pick, cuts off to a double leg and
Nice.
gets the 3.
Gabe, it's just kind of like watching Paul Bunyan here. He just keeps chopping and chopping and chopping away, and he's finally starting to get the best of this rule here, and he's going to start lighting up that scoreboard here pretty quickly as long as he stays on the offense.
Yeah, he's doing a nice ride here. He's probably going to get it over a minute. He's got 46 seconds right now. Keep him down. Nice job. Keep him down. Ride him here.
7-2 lead for Arnold. A minute to go, second period.
There he's got the riding time. Good job, Gabe. Stay behind the arms here. Don't get high.
Reaching across to that far arm. Rule staying at his base. Gabe hasn't been able to break him down. Now he's starting to lever the triceps. Starting to drive forward a little bit. Rule head down to the mat. Keeping that butt up, though. 30 seconds left.
Tough ride here. Come on, Gabe. Tough ride.
Hooking that near ankle in the tripod.
Goes to a single leg. Finishes off to a double. No change. Good. Stay in bounce. Heavy on that.
Deep waist on the left side, comes around, puts a half in on the right.
No,
Rolled
nothing
tripod
here.
to his feet, and they will ride out. So it will be
Good
a 7-2
job.
lead as we go to the third.
Hey,
157 of riding time.
That's a big ride for Gabe Arnold. He does not spend a lot of time riding, guys, and he just did a full minute right there to end that period. Really good work.
Was it at Maryland last year, Stephen, where he had a ride to win that one in overtime? That was a good ride.
Smith of Maryland, yeah.
And Smith he's tough, right? He's really tough.
Had a problem with the clock. Now they get it squared away. 7-2. Gabe chooses neutral to begin the third period. Leading 7-2. He's got 157 of riding time.
Nice
Double from a non-tie. Sucking it in, trying to drive through. And puts him to his butt for 3.
I love it.
It wasn't exactly your ideal perfect technique right there going the wrong way with your head, but he made it work with horsepower and strong hands and arms right there.
Blast double. I love that.
Now comes out front, lets him out for the escape.
Now we ticked over two minutes of riding time also with this 10-3 lead.
Snap, underhook, tries to throw that by. Right on the edge, backs out, another stall call. That'll make it 11-3.
I wish I was tallying them up this whole time.
Be a lot.
We got a lot of stall calls tonight.
There's a high crotch from a non-tie by Rule. Gabe trying to hip into him. Clears that arm out.
Get short
Now
elbows
into a
here,
front
short elbows.
headlock.
Get that right arm out. Gabe really picked up his pace here, I thought.
Like you said, Mark, I mean, Paul Bunyan, just keep chopping and good things are going to happen. Let's see if he can get one more at least here.
I think he will.
Working those collar ties, 45 seconds left.
You know, we were talking about just the environment of this gymnasium here.
There's a misdirection.
There's an opportunity that I thought we were going to score on there. It being so close for the fans and it's just not that far. Beautiful duck.
By Gabe.
Get it!
Gets a stall call.
Still no
and still
takedown.
circling
Good
there. He
job.
finally gets the 3.
Woo! That was pretty.
That was from a non-tie. How many ducks do you see like that from a non-tie?
Is he going to get one more? Oh, another duck.
16-4.
Come on, keep sprinting.
Rochelle going nuts wanting a stall call.
Oh, good work, Gabe. Good work.
I think they're going to say time was out, even though there's still a second on the clock. So 17-4 major decision for Gabe Arnold. Puts the Hawks on top by a score of 37-3. Stop by, see what everyone's talking about at Watermill Kitchen and Bar, voted the 2025 Best New Restaurant by the Corridor Business Journal. This modern Midwestern restaurant located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing features chef-inspired takes on all your favorite dishes with amazing daily specials, unique cocktails, and monthly events. We move to the heavyweights. Easton Fleshman going to get the nod for the Hawkeyes, taking on Ethan Vergara. Vergara out of Florida, redshirt sophomore. Vergara 5-2 on the year.
Good opportunity here for Easton Fleshman to put the Hawkeye singlet on and be able to wrestle in a live varsity match right here.
Coming across, underhook. Doesn't get anywhere with it.
Fleshman has developed a lot over the last couple of years.
Has he slimmed down a little?
Yeah. He has slimmed down.
I mean, he was probably, 250, 260, and he's down to 240 today.
Yep. He's got to defend this single leg here. Gives it up. Tries to kick out and kind of transitions into a double. Give up that first takedown.
Hand control, though, up to his feet right away. Trying to get hand control, stay in bounds.
Yep.
Gets pushed out.
You said these guys wrestled, Chad, in high school?
That's what Fleshman was telling me before the duel here. He said, I wrestled this Chattanooga kid at Disney Duels in high school. And then I was like, I couldn't remember. Was it the Chattanooga kid or the Valley kid? And he's like, well, I'll get to wrestle them both tonight. So we'll see. But I think he beat this kid in high school.
To his feet, hand control, escape. So 3-1 is the lead for Vergara.
Fleshman is a team favorite. He does a lot for the team in the sense of he's like the ISAC leader, and he's very mature. He leads a lot of athlete in action stuff, and he's just very well respected from his peers.
I remember at the banquet last year, a lot of seniors talked about Easton and appreciated him and stuff and thanked him for being just basically a great teammate.
Yes, he is a great teammate, and unfortunately, a couple weeks ago, his dad had just passed away. So he's been going through it. He's been battling.
That would be tough.
That was like the day or two right before the pit duel.
Yeah.
And he was ready to, he was in the tunnel ready to go.
Yep. He's just a very loyal, kind young man. He's a damn good wrestler, too. I hope he can put some points on the board tonight.
Inside of a minute to go, first period, he's down 3-1.
I want to say hi, too, to my niece, Maddie, and my brother, Tim. They're listening from out in the shop in the garage. Deer season, second season deer season starts tomorrow. Maddie's going to have her first opportunity ever to go out and shoot a deer, so hopefully that happens for her, and best of luck to you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be
Tomorrow's
driving
going to be a great day to do it.
I'll be there
4 inches of snow
later
and 5-degree temperatures.
Yeah, if they need any help, I'll be able to drive over and help them, so she better be getting to bed early because it's going to be up early. I know she's going to be going to bed here really soon, so appreciate you guys tuning in and listening, and I look forward to spending the rest of the weekend with you guys as well, too, and hopefully we get some pictures and we get to celebrate her first deer.
Well, no pressure, but now everyone knows that she's going hunting. So now you got to get one.
Well, she's got a good guide in her dad, Tim. That's for sure. Tim guided her. His other daughter, one of his other daughters, married last weekend, first season, got her one, and now Maddie's turn. Now she's up to bat.
So it sounds like the pressure is transferred to Dad.
Yeah.
Dad, you better figure this out.
3-1 at the end of the first period. Fleshman defers his choice, so Vergara for Chattanooga starts down. Vergara leads 3-1. Fleshman, a lot of forward pressure. Vergara trying to get up to his tripod. Easton bumps him back down to that base, into that tripod again. On the right side, trying to drop down to an ankle, but Vergara did a good job with the hand control, escape. So 4-1 is the lead.
Come on, Fleshman. Good underhook there.
Trying to get that under. Every time he does, though, he slips off of it.
Yeah, other kid's doing a good job of getting his elbow inside and getting it down and out there. So
working some collar ties. Minute 20 to go. Riding time is at 0, so no advantage either way. Underhook tries to get down to that leg, but Vergara gets the arm down.
Fully commit, Fleshman. Get both hands to that leg, bud. Heavy with them. Heavy with those hands. Snap, snap, snap.
So I have a minute to go now, second period. So where we talk, Mark, is this second period. Fleshman's been working at it.
He's working at his level's too high, though. His level's too high. He's getting those underhooks and stuff like that. He just needs to get that level down a little bit lower. So by the time he reaches and gets to the legs, Vergara's been able to step out and square up with him. So, but it's not from the lack of effort on Easton's part. He's been really working hard from the ties and moving his hands and moving his feet. Just needs to get a little bit lower level and a little bit better setup to get to the legs. He just has not been able to get to the legs yet of Vergara.
15 to go here.
We're only in the second period, though. Still got another period to go, but we are down by a takedown. We're going to have to get that takedown. Or maybe just a step in and a snatch single right away, too. No, from a non-tie. Just step in and snatch that single as you're coming in. Instead of bringing your hands up, take your hands down.
Fleshman's choice. He's going to start down.
He kind of looks over the bench. He starts talking to Terry, and then he's got his teammates all clapping for him. You know, like they're behind him the way that he's behind them, and I love seeing that. Good job, Fleshman. All the way up
to
his
feet. Hand
good,
control
good.
and his
nice. Now go get one. Come on now. Come on now.
4-2. Fleshman trails.
Good underhook.
Trying to get there, but again, he lost it.
I see him snap. Get this guy underneath him. We got to get this guy underneath us. Somebody else is saying right there, snap there. I don't know who that was, but I heard him.
Come on, Easton.
Telford's yelling it.
1:20 to go. Fleshman down 4-2. Snatch attempt by Vergara.
Well, this Vergara, he's not going to do anything offensively. He's going to take this 4-2 lead and be happy with it. So we're going to have to really work hard to get him out of position. And make something happen here.
Yeah, this last minute we gotta really push and give ourselves an opportunity. Get to those legs, Fleshman. Come on, level change.
Tapping heads now coming across to a collar. 40 seconds on the clock. Trying to clear his hands. Vergara continues to lock fingers with us.
He's finally starting to make some ground here. Pushing him around. Last 30.
Some snaps in here. Really good, heavy, hard snaps. Just kind of hanging. There's a little bit of a snap.
To a snatch attempt.
More of that. That's good. More of that. 18 left here. Come on.
Now down to 10 seconds.
Good shot here. Come on. One good shot.
Takes it. Gets a stall call, but Vergara does a good job to hip into us. And that's going to do it. 4-2 will be the final score in favor of Vergara. Make the final score in favor of the Hawkeyes 37-6.
Good job, Fleshman.
We will step out for a timeout. We will come back as we get ready for the Hawkeyes and Utah Valley in just a little bit. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Ben McCullum. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School, Hannibal, Missouri. The Journeyman Wrestling Uncivil War. Iowa with the 37-6 victory over Tennessee Chattanooga. Stay in the ring, stay safe. Check out electric and natural gas safety tips at midamericanenergy.com. Before we recap the Hawkeyes and the Mocs, let's step out right now. 10 seconds for stations along the network to give station ID. You are listening to Hawkeye Wrestling. (37-6) final score for the Hawkeyes. Started things off at 125. Dean Peterson, a 20-4 tech fall over number 17 in the country, Cooper Flynn. Joey Cruz bumping up to 133 tonight, loses by a score of 4-1. Nasir Bailey gets a 4-1 victory at 141 pounds. At 149, Ryder Block, halfway through the second period, picks up the 20-5 tech fall. Woo. Got a takedown to a hip tilt to get the 15-point differential. Viktor Vojinovic with a late takedown to get a major decision. He got a hustle escape after he started down to begin the third period and then exploded in for a takedown to win 11-2. Mikey Caliendo, speaking of exploding, he was well on his way to an easy tech fall, but he didn't want to take that route. He hit the whip over for a fall in 1:54. Patrick Kennedy wanted to follow suit, couldn't quite get the fall, but he gets the tech fall 21-5. Angelo Ferrari keeps things rolling with a 20-4 tech fall also in the second period. Gabe Arnold comes through at 197 pounds with the 17-4 major decision before Easton Fleshman just dropped the 4-2 decision to Ethan Vergara. 37-6 the final score there for the Hawkeyes over the Mocs. And Mark, that's what we wanted to do. You know, a week off last week, get back to it here and come out, put some points on the board. Lost those two matches that, you never want to lose, but still, both of those matches, our guys were doing a lot of really good things, just not quite good enough.
Yeah, I mean, we were right in both those matches, that's for sure. Cruz had a couple of opportunities early on in that match that he was in deep on a leg, had it up in the air and elevated and just couldn't finish, and that gives him something to, for sure, work on for the future. There's no doubt about it. Kudos to him for at least putting himself in that position, giving himself a chance to finish and win, and not just sitting around and waiting for the end and trying to sneak something out. Just need to get better at finishing in those particular situations. And Fleshman, like Beatty was saying, needs to have a level change. He needs to get lower and then get to the legs and give himself a chance. He took one shot in that match, and it was kind of forced at the end. Didn't give up the takedown there, but he's going to have another opportunity here in a couple of hours to go out and wrestle again. So that's really good for him. And he hasn't had a whole lot of time, in a live situation here in a Hawkeye singlet. So good opportunity for him. And hopefully he can get this next one and take advantage of it. And as far as the rest of the guys go, Bailey, we talked about that. He just he got that takedown in the first period and cruised the rest of the match. And if he would look at his teammates and look at what they did, they score early, they score often, and then they, score last, they put them away. And Bailey needs to get a little bit more of that into his own repertoire and into his own matches and follow suit a little bit. And I don't think Bailey's his opponent was really any better than, say, Caliendo's or Voinovic's or Kennedy's or Ferrari's or Gabe Arnold's, or Peterson's. And those guys put a lot of points on the scoreboard and continue to keep wrestling. And, that, and like I said earlier, too, by just kind of hanging out, getting that first takedown and then hanging out the next 4 minutes or 5 minutes, you're not really improving yourself as a wrestler. You're not improving. You're not making yourself better. You're not getting in better conditioning. And those are things that you got to look at. You're not here just to win, but you're here to, dominate. And that's what we did throughout the rest of the lineup. And, man, how fun was that? I mean, we were
awesome.
having a lot of fun calling that action and calling Tech Falls and calling pin by Caliendo and everything that he did up to that point. And that's feeding the crowd and making them wanting to come back for more. And that's what the sport's about, and enjoying it and making it fun and putting points on the scoreboard. And that's what we did. Look, 37 points as a team. That's pretty freaking good.
That's good. Got to enjoy it. Get all the crowd starting to make their way down, seeing if they can get autographs and everything here in between matches.
Well, I can't. I'm up here to talk with you guys. I can't sign autographs
I know.
right now.
Do you want to sign my paper?
Mark has been asking me for an autograph for years now, and I refuse to give it to him. I will not do it.
Hey, now that he knows that you were coached by Ryan Dorman, though, Nick Dorman. Sorry, Nick Dorman.
Yeah.
That makes all the difference in the world. Let's take another quick timeout, and then we will come back and do what we call in the business fill, as the Hawks don't start again until 8:30, but we've got a few things that we can talk about.
Don't go anywhere.
That's right.
We got a lot of stuff to get to.
Exciting things to talk about.
Don't get
Quick timeout. Back with more from Hannibal. This is the Uncivil War, presented by Journeyman Wrestling. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Ben McCullum. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School. We are waiting for the Hawks to take on Utah Valley. That one will start at 8:30, so we've got a little bit of time to kill here. And luckily, we've got Chad Beatty with us.
I got something to say.
What do you got to say?
I got something to say.
I've got some things to ask you about, but what do you got to say first?
I got to say hi to my mom first. I got to say hi to my dad, my sister. Hey, I got to say hi to everybody. My wife.
Who was that you just said hi to?
He works the head table at Carver.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Long-time official.
He's the one that if they have to stop it for like a clock issue, he's the one that's always got his hand up right there.
Yeah, he gets yelled at sometimes, huh?
Yeah.
Time or two.
Yeah. I got to say hi to Jenny Brands. I know that she's listening. I know that.
Well, I know who else is listening. It's Bonnie Brands.
Bonnie and Mike Doty. I know Mike Doty's listening because he's texting me. He's like, who said that? I shoot, I score. He shoots, I score. I know that Gable said that. You don't have to text me, Mike. Come on.
That's why I said it, Mike.
I was pulling your leg a little bit.
Sometimes it's about adding some drama.
Well,
Let people fill in the blanks.
I was going to use it as a trivia question later, but now I can't.
Now we can't. Sorry, I put it out there.
But
well, hey, Doty's a good way to transition in.
It is.
We've got the Hawkeye Wrestling Club Arctic Plunge coming up.
That's right.
So I've got a couple of things. First off, I looked, and I'm tied for 10th right now with Bobby Telford and Gino.
with a goose egg?
No, I got $100.
You do?
Yeah.
Nice job.
I'm tied for 10th.
He's on the board.
Ironside's tied for 8th with Dan Dennis.
Okay.
And
that's
then
good.
Beatty, I think, just uses the computer to make himself feel good. He's in second right now.
No, I work hard, and I got great people that donate to my plunge every year. Last year I did like $8,000 for the club, and that feels really good. I really like, I'm in this role, and this is my job every day, but this is like extra for me where I actually get to go out into my own community and get people to support what I'm doing and what the guys are doing. And we raised $8,000.
Yeah.
And that always feels good. And this year I'm hoping to do the same or better. Mark, you always do a fantastic job. I think last year you raised over $25,000, which is like kicking mine so hard. So that's a challenge to the people that I know out there. If I haven't texted you yet, I'm gonna. And we're chasing down Mark Ironside, but yeah. So this year the Arctic Plunge is going to be at the Brown Deer Golf Course, and it's going to be immediately following the Penn State Duel on January 16th, 2026. So
it's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about ice this year.
I don't know. Did you see the forecast this week? Whew. It's supposed to be like 2 degrees on Sunday. Thursday is supposed to be 45.
Yeah, but that 2 degrees,
that's
going to thicken it up pretty quick.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what? No matter what, if we have ice or not ice, it's still going to be cold to jump in that water. So it just kind of makes it more fun when we get to actually get the chainsaws out and Dan Dennis rips them up and he cuts the ice and he does all that, and that's a lot of fun. But we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a night jump. Last year we did it after the Ohio State match, and that was a lot of fun, a lot of really good momentum and energy, and it was kind of right at dusk. This time it's going to be late, right? Because the duel
9:30 at night.
Well, yeah, that's the hope. So the duel starts at 6 p.m. It should get over around 8. Immediately following that, come over to Brown Deer, enjoy some cold beer and some really good fun. And then if you come, you'll see like our award ceremony. You'll see the people jump. We always wear costumes and kind of make it a show because it's a lot of fun. And
I dress up like a radio announcer.
Yeah, he's very pretty. Yes, he wears tutus sometimes.
I did one year. Yeah.
Mark wears coconuts over his buzzle or what's it? What your bust and bosoms and. I usually wear a big green gorilla suit. So it's just a lot of fun. We kind of get silly.
You never cramp either.
I don't cramp. That's right, because I'm eating my bananas. But it's a really good time. And the whole point is to celebrate the Hawkeye Wrestling Club and celebrate our fans that love us and care deeply about our success. And if you're listening to this right now, you're probably one of those people. You might just not know it yet. So I encourage you to go to the Hawkeye Wrestling Club website, which is HawkeyeWrestlingClub.com, and go to our events tab. If you go to the events, you can scroll down and find the Arctic Plunge. You can click on that link, and that'll take you to the main page where you can find all of the different jumpers. You can see the teams, and you can make a donation. You can make a pledge. Some people make smaller donations that count a lot. It goes a long, long way. Everything matters. And there's some people that make very sizable donations. It's whatever you feel comfortable giving and what you feel is a meaningful gift. That's what we're looking for. So if you can help us, please do that. And if you find my page by chance, Chad Beatty, it's on the page. You can add it there.
I was looking through, and I just was curious because, if you didn't know, I'm kind of a smart aleck sometimes, so I just like to be kind of goofy if I can. So I was looking at the bios, and I'm looking at Mark's, and I don't know if you even put anything or if it just is like the boilerplate, like, hey, support the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. This is great. Like, Mark didn't put anything. I look at Chad's, and it's like a dissertation of, look at me, I'm from Wilton, Iowa. I wrestled for the Hawks.
Hey.
I love the Hawkeyes. Give me your money.
Hey, I'm running the event. I have to be a good role model.
Did you see what mine is?
I'm talking about being a good role model, and I didn't even look at what yours is. I should probably know what it is.
Sometimes, like one year, I just said, "You betcha, baby." Like I keep it short. This year, I said, "I still poop my pants before I jump every time."
It's cold. That's because it's cold. It's not a small thing. And that's the other fun thing is right now, until Christmas, my goal right now is to raise $2,000 before Christmas. So I'm trying to push really hard. It's a giving season. There's a lot of people out there that can give a little, and we'd go a long ways, right? But what I was trying to say is that it's kind of an extreme thing to jump in cold water. And we're also, not only are we raising money, us three guys, because we're already committed to jump, but we're looking for new jumpers.
Yeah.
We want new folks to jump with us.
Yeah.
And the requirement to jump is $100. All you have to do is raise $100. That's a minimum.
Dang it.
That's a minimum.
Mom, why'd you give me that $100 already? I have to jump now. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
You have to raise $100, and then you can jump in this event with us. But honestly, your goal should be higher because we're Hawkeye wrestling people. Our goal is not to, be mediocre. It's to be our very, very best. So if you're out there and you have thought about it or you've seen it before, you find it on our social media and you're like, man, that they're crazy. You could be as crazy as us too.
Yeah.
So I encourage you, if you go to our website, that same website, HawkeyeWrestlingClub.com, go to the events, go to Arctic Plunge. You can also become a jumper. And when you become a jumper, you essentially become a fundraiser as well. And you can, leverage your own community and go out there and help us fundraise for the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. And those of you that don't know what the Hawkeye Wrestling Club is, it's the post-collegiate club for the University of Iowa Hawkeyes. Guys like Austin DeSanto, guys like Spencer Lee, Alex Marinelli, Stephen Buchanan, these guys, they want to pursue Olympic aspirations. And Spencer Lee, he came home with a silver medal in Paris. He was a world team member last year and got beat in the quarterfinals by the eventual bronze medalist. And he's still on the hunt. He's still on the hunt, and he's going to be wrestling here probably this winter at a couple tournaments overseas. I know Buchanan is as well. And every penny that we raise goes to support them in that endeavor of being great and being excellent in the sport of wrestling. So I'm sure, Mark, you can talk to this a little bit, but when I was growing up, I looked up to those folks that were going, I was, 10 years old when Tom and Terry were winning world titles. And that meant a lot to me as a youngster in my career, my development, because I could see myself in them, and I think it's important for the youth as well.
I got to ask Mark, normally we're on road trips at various times and you're just sitting in the hotel room, hammering out emails, firing text. We don't have any other road trips between now and the plunge. You're just going to have to sacrifice some time at the office.
Well, that happens a lot. Honestly, it does. I don't really honestly get into getting after the plunge until after the first of the year, and there's not going to be a lot of time between the first of the year and the plunge. And just because I'm so busy with work and I have a lot going on between now and Christmas, but when I start devoting some time to it,
he fundraises like he wrestled, folks.
I devote to it, and it takes up a lot of my time for sure. I will literally dedicate a day or 2 full days of basically work to hammering out emails and text messages. And then when you start hammering out emails and text messages, then they want to just have conversations and talk.
Of course they do. They love you.
So
they love you. They're supporting your team.
Hey, ask and you shall receive. Neil Saunders, you're the man.
Nice job,
Made
Neil.
a donation to me.
Nice job.
While we're talking. Moves me out of a tie for 10th place, I bet.
What I do need to do this weekend is I've been meaning to do, and I just signed up basically, and I do need to figure out how to get my picture on to there. I tried briefly.
Well,
when
we're trying to pull
up.
people in, not scare them away. So be careful.
Well, just so they know maybe it's really me. They see my picture,
Yeah.
And maybe easier to see or whatever. But I'd like to have a face with the name.
There you go.
As you say. So that's one thing maybe I'll do this weekend when I'm just kind of hanging out at my mom's and relaxing and start working on that a little bit. So,
Yeah.
But every year I have a lot of the same people that are, nice enough to always come through for me and donate to the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. And then every year, obviously, we look for some new people and new support. And it's not easy, and especially what makes it hard, as Beatty can attest to this as well, too, but there's not really a whole lot you can do about it, is that it's right around Christmas. So people are already spending, or it's just spent a decent amount of money on Christmas, and then so it's like, I'm just kind of tight. But you know what? It's a giving time of year, and it's really, really important to the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, and it's kind of the the bloodline for the Hawkeye Wrestling Club for these athletes. And one thing that I can attest to is that when I competed and wrestled for the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, I didn't have paychecks and stipends like what these guys have, and it would have. Probably, honestly, I would have continued to compete a lot longer at that level had I had that coming in, and we just didn't, and not even remotely close to that. Not even when I'm wrestling and internationally, and after I graduated, I have a part-time job at UPS, just to help pay bills.
Yeah.
And from 3 in the morning until 7 in the morning and loading trucks, and then you go in and work out. And you want to be able to focus solely on your wrestling and improving and not having to worry about getting side jobs and to have money to pay the bills. And that's where this money is so crucial, and that's why I do it. And I devote a lot of time and effort to it because I want these guys given the best opportunity as possible so that their number one sole focus in their job is to win, not only compete and make a World Olympic team, but to win the dang things too. So that goes a long ways because I do know that I would have competed a lot longer had the circumstances been a little bit differently.
And that's a testament too to the people that came before me, and the people that came before you, and the people that will be here when we're gone. And it's a longevity thing. Like, I have to tip my hat to Randy Novak and the Novak family and the work that they did and put in. Our board does a fantastic job. Our current president, Brad Eldine, our vice president, Mitch Kelly, and Ryan Key and Al Zahaski and Schmidt and Robertson. I mean, they're just great. Joe Holmes. They're just really good people that really care about this sport and about our team, and we couldn't do it alone. I mean, I have a lot of pride because I came at a perfect time where Novak was stepping down. He was a huge advocate for the club. He's like, hey, this position, it's a volunteer. I've been a volunteer president for years, and the next guy has to be a paid position. We had to hire an executive director to do this work full time, and that just happened to be me. And I have so much pride that after 50 years of this being a volunteer board, after 50 years they were able to hire me as a full-time person to do this type of work. And I'm very, very proud, and I want to do my best to serve this community and to serve our athletes as best I can, and fundraising is part of that. So I urge you to give, to go to the HawkeyeWrestlingClub.com, go to our events page and find the plunge, and see if we can raise, maybe we could raise $2,000 tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could. Our fan base is so strong, I think we could get that done if we urge them to, and we just really appreciate you. So thanks for listening, and thanks for being a valuable part, because our fans are what makes this program even more special.
For sure.
So thank you. Appreciate it.
HawkeyeWrestlingClub.com. Click on the events, go to the Arctic Plunge, and make your donations. Steven, S-T-E-V-E-N.
Chad,
Grace,
Beatty,
G-R-A-C-E.
B-E-A-T-T-Y.
Iowa and Utah Valley still a few minutes away. We're going to take a bonus break right now, and we'll be back with more from Hannibal High School right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa fans, with US Mode from US Cellular, you can keep your eye on the game, not on your screen. Whether you're inside the stadium, tailgating in the lots, or listening to the game at home, US Cellular wants you to focus on genuine connections with your family, friends, and fellow Hawkeye fans. That means at game time, you should do less scrolling and more cheering. So eliminate distractions and build connections by setting your phone to US Mode, because game day is for cheering on the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! US Cellular, built for us.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/poweringbeyond to learn more.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School, the Uncivil War presented by Journeyman Wrestling, Iowa and Utah Valley. About ready to get underway. Starting this one off at 125 pounds as well. Dean Peterson for the Hawks will be taking on number 29, Bridger Ricks. Joey Cruz will be taking on either Talon Eck or Geronimo Rivera. At 141, Bailey most likely, but could see Rhodes or Cale Peterson taking on number 17, Hayden Drury. At 149, Block against Cade Craig. At 157, see who goes out, Williams, Voinovich, or Estrada. One of them will take on Alex Immer or Mark Tukara. Caliendo at 165 taking on Zion Trujillo. At 174, Kennedy taking on either Trevor Frank or Tanner Lofthouse. At 184, Ferrari will take on Caleb Uhlenhop. At 197, Ludington or maybe Gabe Arnold again taking on Cale Bonney. And at heavyweight, Easton Fleshman taking on Jack Forbes. One more quick bonus break. We will come back and have wrestling action between the Hawkeyes and the Wolverines. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Life's busy. Quick Start makes it easier. From fresh hot coffee to delicious bakery treats and quick grab-and-go meals and snacks. Hey, we've got what you need when you're on the run. Need gas? We've got fully guaranteed fuel to keep you moving. Plus perks like free ATMs, no hidden fees, and free air for your tires. Convenience, savings, and a see you next time with a smile. We're your go-to for everything you need to keep your day on track. Stop in to Quick Start today.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside, Chad Beatty at the Uncivil War presented by Journeyman Wrestling. 125 pounds right now, the Hawkeyes. Dean Peterson taking on number 29, Bridger Ricks for Utah Valley. Ricks winning earlier tonight against Chattanooga. Cooper Flynn, we talked about, got a couple of stall calls to tie it up and then got a stall call in overtime to win. He drops in on a shot on Peterson. Peterson cracking down, though, trying to lock through the legs. Ricks continuing to scoot those hips.
Pretty heavy on his right foot right there and really didn't have a lot of reaction there when Ricks took that shot on us, but kind of cracked us down to our butt, and Peterson was able to wrestle there to a stalemate, so they're both back up on their feet. It should be maybe a wake-up to Peterson right there. Hey, I need to get my own offense going here. Just like how he left off. Pick up where you left off on that last match.
Ricks, a senior, was a two-time All-American at the JUCO level, including as a national finalist one year. 5-4 record this season. Peterson Little slow start in the first match, but really started to pick it up, sensed Flynn starting to fade and got his way to that tech fall.
Cooper Flynn is no slouch. That kid, he knows how to wrestle. He had a lot of stall calls tonight in the first match and in the second match, but the kid knows how to wrestle.
Yeah.
That's not a tech over that kind of a guy is not that's a big deal, I think.
Peterson coming across again. Remember the last time we wrestled these guys in dual meet, Mark? Chad, you didn't go on that. You weren't there yet, were you?
Where at?
When we went out to Ketty's hometown.
Vernal, yeah. I mean, I didn't when I was in high school or in college.
Yeah.
That's I was same age as Ketty, so
okay.
That's
so,
why we went out, yeah.
Yeah, we went and wrestled out there.
Almost the exact same setting as this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 seconds to go, first period. And it will be scoreless between Peterson and Ricks. 988 Lifeline, compassionate help anytime, anywhere. Call or text 988. Ricks will start down to begin the second period.
All right, tough ride here.
I'm trying to remember, Adam Hall, where did he wrestle at?
Boise.
Boise, that's what I was thinking. We wrestled there as well years ago.
Blue football field.
Yep, that was the
turf.
Yep, so that was the same year. I think we did Arizona State, and then we went up to Boise.
Yep,
and then we also wrestled at Vernal. I think it was the same year. Not the same.
We
trip,
go to Vernal more than once.
No, we just went
once. We only went there one time. We got stuck.
It was torture. You remember that trip?
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
Remember the Subaru that we had with Terry driving?
Oh my God!
So there's Ricks up for the escape. Leads 1-0 over Peterson.
I think that was our senior year, my senior year, like 09, 2010 year.
I think 15 years ago, and I think that Subaru still hasn't got to 60. It's 0 to 60 in 15 years.
Well, it doesn't help that Schwab drove it into a snowbank and broke the whole front end of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Schwab, someone else.
You never know what you're going to get on our trips.
All I remember was we were riding in that going back to the airport, and it's me who, like, I don't mind doing outdoor stuff. I just never do outdoor stuff. And then you got Zadok, Ironside, and Terry. And we're saying, okay, quarter for first person to spot wildlife.
An antelope.
I'm the one that finds an elk way up off in the hills.
Good
There's
shot.
a shot right there by Peterson, down to the ankle, trying to cut across. Rick's doing the splits. Peterson
come up with it.
Reaching across,
Come
still
up
down
with
on
it.
the mat. Rick's reaching down, trying to break that grip. There he stands up, comes to the head, now elevates that leg, trips him down, and covers for the 3.
Nice job.
20 seconds left in the second period. That gives him a 3-1 lead. Adding to his riding time, 35 and counting.
And that whole position changed dramatically as soon as he got to his feet with that leg. Because he can't defend. You cannot defend as well when your foot's up in the air instead of you're whizzing down on the mat. It's way harder. Good job. Good adjustment there.
I just remember going to the hardware store and buying shovels just so we could get unstuck.
Yeah. Fun times. We could write a book just with our travel stories over the years.
Terry Brands and I drove from Denver airport there through the night that night, I remember. Like all night long up to there.
Yeah.
I can't remember where Terry was at or what he was doing, but we met at the Denver airport. I flew in from California from doing a clinic. Terry may have been at the Dave Schultz with Mike, maybe, Zadok at the time. And then we drove up from there. I just remember driving through the night, and I remember when it got light out, we seen a bunch of elk up by Meeker.
Peterson starts down, gets to his feet, gets the escape, so he leads 4-1. Minute 30 to go in the match. First match here between the Hawkeyes and Utah Valley. Iowa defeated Chattanooga 37-6 in the first match this evening.
I don't know where we flew into.
Meeker.
Okay, how far is that from Vernal?
It was still an hour and a half.
Yeah, probably an hour and a half.
It seemed like it was 5 hours.
Yeah, we flew into Meeker.
Which is a tiny.
Which is about as big as this gymnasium, I think.
Tiny.
And it's actually gotten nicer.
Shot from a ways away by Ricker. Peterson tries to get around behind Keenan, and another shot, gets to the edge, trying to get down to that ankle, looking to pull him back in.
They're wrestling now.
50 seconds, plenty of time, on the edge. Oh, he stepped out, but we didn't get called. We didn't stop it. Oh, and
somersault, and we were able to cover him for the 3.
Good job to wrestle there. He wrestled all the way through that position on the edge.
Well, a great job when that somersault was coming. He felt it, let go of the leg, got his leg back, and then was able to cover. Too many times you see guys hold on and allows that guy to dive to our ankle.
You were talking about earlier, Mark, about how scoring at the end of the period is so critical. How about scoring on the edge of the mat? I feel like Dean Peterson has scored on the edge of the mat better than anyone else this entire year. He's done such a good job of getting points there.
Peterson's going to go optional start with 30 seconds left.
He also had a takedown against Ohio, a reversal against Iowa State that he wasn't awarded on the edge of the mat, too.
Dives in for the shot right on the edge again. Gets that head to the outside. Trying to cut across. Now they go out of bounds. 18 seconds left. That was more awareness by Dean right there saying, I'm not going to finish this. Let's just get out of bounds, get a restart as he sprints back to the center. He knows he needs one more takedown to get the major decision here. Gets a stall call as he tries to get to that leg. Ricker
See
clears
the
out.
energy he's bringing right now? Where was this energy in the first period when he went 3 minutes, went by, and it was 0-0? This is what I'm talking about. He has so much ability that I wish that's how he would start the match, you know?
Yeah, he's got a lot.
Like that.
He's got a lot of scoring potential.
Yes.
He's got to believe, like I was talking about earlier. He's got to believe. The more he believes, the better he's going to be later in the season.
7-2 final score puts the Hawks on top, 3-0.
That's a for sure major decision match for him every time. You just score one takedown in the first period.
Yeah.
Instead of having to chase the guy all over in the last 10 seconds trying to score that takedown. And here's how I always look at it, just like we were talking about earlier with Bailey. Does he need to score another takedown to win this match? No, but what if he did? In that situation right there.
Gave up a lunging high crotch. A lunging high crotch for a takedown. Cruz goes down 3-0.
Cruz taking on Geronimo Rivera, a freshman. 0-5 record on the year. Coming into today, he got the win against Chattanooga. Had the leg in, Cruz gets it out. Now he's seeing if he can turn in, trying to step over the hips. He's got that leg. Rivera locked around our chest right now. Now we're going to get a locked hands call.
Yeah, you can't do that when you're on top.
So now Cruz down on that leg. Riding time stop. There's the escape. Plus it'll be a locked hands call, so that'll make it 3-2.
2-point escape and riding time stopped as soon as that locked hands call got. So he's only got 28 seconds of riding time on us with 2 minutes left in the period.
Well, Tom and Terry questioned the riding time. It didn't stop right away.
Yeah.
There should be a 2 or 3 seconds here that took him before.
3-2 is the score. They have the score wrong as well. They got that right now.
1:45 to go in the first. Cruz wrestled really well in the first match, got taken down late to lose. Gets taken down early in this one. Let's see if he can keep that pace going and get that change. Tries hitting a duck and allows the guy to just muscle into him.
He got desperate there. Now he's going to... Oh, it looked like he almost gave up backs, but he didn't.
Tried hitting that duck, and the guy just kind of drove into him and threw a leg in. Adam Hall thinking if he wants to challenge if there was near falls there or not. 6-2 is the lead for Rivera. Cruz into a tripod.
No roll.
Rolling and just gets pushed back down to the mat.
You can tell he's getting outsized a little bit here.
Yes,
by Rivera.
he looks a lot bigger than him here.
You can tell he's definitely getting horsed a little bit in this match.
Leg in. Crossbody.
This is what this kid's match looked like last time. I think he had like 5 minutes and 50 seconds of riding time in that first match against Chattanooga. So he's not going to let us up.
Cruz hipping back into him, trying to peel that leg out. 25 seconds to go, first period. Cruz down 6-2, plus he's got a minute and a half of riding time against him.
Good job. He's trying to attack and scoot his hips down. He's in a crab ride position. The guy's got a half and a deep waist, and he's trying to slide down the hips, get out of his lap. But now he kind of rolls to his stomach, and leg is still in. That's how a period's going to end.
6-2 as we go to the second. Hawk fans, enjoy your home away from home at Coralville's All-Suite Homewood Suites, Iowa River Landing, and Home 2 Suites Hilton Hotels. Relax in spacious suites with kitchens and enjoy free breakfast, 24-hour gym, pool, hot tub, and more. Perfectly located for your next Hawkeye visit. Rivera starts down to begin the second period, leading Joey Cruz by a score of 6-2. Rivera to his feet. Cruz trying to trip him down. Unable to. And there's the stall call against Cruz for not returning him, and there's the escape.
All right,
So
now we got to go to
7-2.
work. We got to go to work on our feet here. We got to find a way to score here.
The
Want to get
riding
ourselves
time-
back.
Yeah,
in.
riding time's still ticking down.
Riding time is going the wrong way, but, I mean, that helps us, I guess. But
We got to find a way to score to get ourselves back into this match. And what we can't do is get taken down again and get caught underneath him again. That is not where we want to be.
Cruz takes a shot.
Up to your feet, up to your feet, up to your feet.
They go out of bounds, head back to the center. Gonna stop it, see if they can, well, side ref trying to get it stopped. They put it to 125. I think it was supposed to be about 130, but we'll take 5 seconds.
yeah.
Makes up for when they didn't stop it with the locked hands earlier. 50 seconds to go, second period. Cruz down 7-2. Snaps
Nice
as they go
snap.
out of bounds. Trying to drop in for a shot. Rivera dropped at the same time. Wrestling on the edge.
Look how big he is. I mean, it's a big 33-pounder.
Yeah.
I think, he's given up a lot here.
Takes a shot, almost gets caught underneath. Underhook front headlock by Rivera. Stalemate. 20 seconds to go.
Come on, Cruz. You stay in there, stud. Come on. Stay in there.
Collar tie by Rivera. Snapped, clear tie.
The thing
Cruz.
about wrestling up a weight is the other guy doesn't care that you're up a weight. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
So you either got to, get tough and stay in there and give yourself a chance to win like he did in the first match, or you could just fold. But the
Cruz-
guy you wrestling does not care.
Not
Cruz
only
wanted
that-
to go neutral here, and Tom emphatically was up, said, go down.
Really?
Yeah.
He's learning here. This is the stuff that you're talking about, Ironside, about how do you learn within a match? How do you improve within a match? And this is that type of moment. This kid's tough on top. Are you going to get away? And look at him. He's up on his feet. He's doing a really good job of sealing off those so the no legs are coming in, and he's out. That's a really good job by Cruz, out in 23 seconds in this third period.
It's down 7-3, plus he has riding time against him.
See if you can hit a low ankle shot, take away the weight advantage that Rivera has. And Rivera drops in, tries to get us on a low ankle. Get that low ankle. Hit something low, near below.
$110 to go. Comes across, right hand on the collar, forehead to forehead.
The other thing, too, that helps Rivera is they weighed in 6.5 hours ago.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. He's weighing 145 at least.
Out of bounds. They head back to the center.
And Cruz is hustling back. I think his head's in the right spot here. He's hustling back to the center. He is hand fighting hard. He's jab stepping. He's moving forward. I mean, that's what I see that as a positive.
I just see that lead leg of Rivera's, that left one, so heavy on that left leg. Man, it'd be just nice to hit a low shot right there, right at the ankle, knee and below. And
yeah,
I don't know if Joe has that in his arsenal though or not. Haven't seen him wrestle enough to know, or even a pick type of thing, something to get at that leg, or Vojnovic's left-handed high crotch.
Yeah, problem with those picks are you got to push over the head. You got to drop that head and push over that leg. And a big guy, it's hard to do. But
both guys drop at the same time. Underhooked by Rivera.
2 seconds. 3,
That's going to
2,
be
1.
it. Riding time makes the final score 8-3 in favor of Rivera. Ties this score up at 3 apiece. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for a dozen straight years, proudly supports Iowa wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City.
Hey, we got some action here on the plunge, guys. We got some people donating.
Nice.
I love to see it. I appreciate your support. James Henderson, nice job. Thanks for getting out there. Neil Sanders. Dan Connor. All right.
Coach Connor.
All right, we're doing it.
I tell you what, Coach Connor, he did a lot for me in the sport of wrestling. I can tell you that. A lot.
141 pounds, Nasir Bailey, number 9 in the country, taking on number 17, Hayden Drury. Drury, NCAA qualifier last year. 9-3 record. And there's go behind, takedown, a little slide by Bailey. Gives him a 3-0 lead. Now he's trying to get that wrist. Traps it up over. Got a 2 count. Now they're recounting it.
That's unbelievable.
2 counts.
3 2 counts.
Now he's got a 4 count.
Holy cow.
8 swipes.
8 swipes later, we get 4 points out of it. This is Drury, right?
Yes.
He was an NCAA qualifier last year.
Yep.
Senior, right? You said that?
Redshirt senior. He started his career at Fresno State.
Yep.
And came to Utah Valley after
they dropped that
program. Yep.
He actually is from Washington, and when I was out my stint in Washington, I worked with him a little bit and his family. Really good people. Tough wrestler.
Got to his feet, but Bailey puts him back down. Working a wrist, not there. Now trying to go to that far triceps area. Drury working up to his feet.
He's got a couple younger brothers, too, that are pretty dang good, if I remember right. I don't know if they're wrestling yet in college, but...
They bump out of bounds, head back to the center. 1:45 to go. First period, 7-0 lead for Nasir Bailey.
It's a good start. Good job, Nasir.
Drury out at the Cliff Keynes last week. Got beat by Ekamandia 10-3. And then knocked off number 8, Julian Tagg of South Dakota State. Got that. Oh, he almost had that 2-on-1 again. Looking for the roll through, but he lost the 2-on-1.
What did he end up placing at Cliff Keynes?
He got 7th. He won medical forfeit for 7th place. Drury to his feet.
Yeah,
Bailey.
Coach Connor, Dan Connor,
Gets
Coach
that
Connor.
tilt again.
There you go. That was before.
Yes.
See, he had the momentum that time. When he was on his feet and went down to the mat, he had the momentum to roll him over there. Use it to his advantage.
I'm glad he's getting that back. I'm glad. He hasn't been hitting that lately. I love to see it.
11-0 with 40 seconds to go in this first period.
He is dangerous when he's on.
Out of bounds, head back to the center.
Get one more turn here. Just end it. Just end it in this first period. You got 30 seconds.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Drury gets set. Bailey covers. Tripod. Now he gets that 2-on-1.
Get it,
Oh,
get it,
he
get it,
got
get it, get it, get it, get it, get it,
And
get
he
it.
rolls him
Yes!
through.
Yes!
Rolled him a little too far, and he lost the 2-on-1.
Tom is not happy with the lack of a count there.
He didn't have that. Drury kind of fought off Bailey's hand there, and he didn't have the grip like he normally has.
Man, that should have been a 2 count, I think. Yeah?
Yeah, I think 2 count for sure.
For sure should have been a 2 count. And instead, we got nothing.
11-0, 2:40 of riding time for Bailey.
We're going to get it. I mean, he's going to get the tech here. He's going to get to that again.
He's going to defer.
Pick top.
Bailey's going to go neutral.
Just pick top.
I like this, though.
Neutral, get another
Give Nasir
takedown.
the chance to, work from his feet.
I like this, too. I'm going to be curious to see if he gets after it here and tries getting this takedown right now, or if it just kind of hangs out this period. I really, really hope I see him going after a takedown and getting offensive and getting after it and trying to get this tech and putting him away and in this match.
Here's the thing. He's not going to go down, right? So you got to get a takedown to get back on top of him.
Got over to the edge. Bailey backs towards the center. Drury follows. Sear pushing the head as he's got that 2-on-1 against him.
Yeah, get out of there. Clear that. Attack your wrist. There you go. Come on.
Shot from a ways away by Drury. Double attempt as they go out of bounds by Bailey.
How did he score that first takedown? Slide by?
Slide by, yeah. Head back to the center. Minute to go here in the second. Bailey up 11-0. He's given up that 2-on-1. There he's able to clear his arm out. Drury taps the head, changes levels. Snaps.
Circle, circle. Circle into a shot. Circle into a tie.
That's started to.
And that's it. That's it. Right there. Movement, movement, movement. He's so deceptive when he's moving. That little stutter fake is good. Getting a big reaction out of Drury.
Final seconds tick away. Shot right there by Drury.
Gets his hands locked.
Tries to limp arm out. Here he comes to an end. So it will be 11-0 as we go to the third. And he's going to go neutral as well.
We knew he would. Why you go down? You got turned 4 times.
Unless he went top.
Yeah, he's...
Well, I'm going to be really disappointed if we don't get a tech here. I mean, we had 2 full minutes there. We didn't do anything to get a takedown. So we have to take advantage. Like you said, Beatty, unless we get on top of him, we're not going to turn him again. So now we're down to takedowns.
Yeah, we got to get a takedown. We get a takedown, we're gonna get a turn, you know?
Stall on Bailey as Drury came across on a shot and then went out of bounds. Head back to the center. Coming across again, right hand up on the collar.
Terry's telling him to work hard here, work hard here.
Now we're going to stop.
Potentially dangerous.
Hands to the face. I heard Caliendo on the bench saying, Nasir Bailey, you need a takedown. Approaching a minute to go. Another shot there by Drury. That time he didn't get the hands locked. Working that 2-on-1 against Bailey again.
And he just pushed us straight out of bounds.
We give up a stall point, though.
Yep. I mean, he 2-on-1 or Russian tie, whatever you want to call it, he just pushed us straight out of bounds. Doggone it. this year. We want to see what you can do here, you know.
30 seconds left. Even right there, he snapped, but he didn't even really follow through with anything.
Get this takedown. Get this takedown.
Back to the center with 20 seconds to go.
Big breath. Come on, 20 seconds to get it. 20 seconds to get this takedown. You know he's coming for you.
Takes a shot off the whistle.
Clear that Russian.
Tries that slide by again. Right on the edge. Period will come to an end. 12-1 with the riding time point. Puts the Hawks on top by a score 7-3.
That one slipped away a little bit.
In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean-burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88. Support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88. We'll take a timeout. We will be back with more from Hannibal High School. This is the Uncivil War presented by Journeyman Wrestling. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School. The Uncivil War presented by Journeyman Wrestling. Iowa leading Utah Valley by a score of 7-3, 3 matches in. And 149 coming up here momentarily. Rider block for the Hawkeyes will be taking on Cade Craig. Before we do that, let's step out 10 seconds for stations along the network to identify themselves. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling. Rider block keeping the t-shirt on, pacing around, waiting for the commercial break to finish up.
Got a couple other donations while we're talking. Jennifer West and Matt Pasha. And
Did Connor and
Jim
Henderson, did they donate to me or just to the general?
I can't disclose that type of information.
Because that's like, they're my guys. Every year they freaking donate
I have
to me.
a really good feeling it's to my account. I have a really good feeling.
I bet Beatty went in. Again, he's got
Those
control
are
of
my
the computer.
people.
Hey, I'm the puppet master. I can pull any string I want.
Click Mark Ironside, it sends the money to Chad Beatty. You click Stephen Grace, it sends the money to Chad Beatty.
Let me look. Hold on. Hold your horses.
I have not
Mark
gotten any
Ironside,
other emails.
Mark Ironside, Coach Connor.
Thanks, Coach.
Neil, let's see. Where'd you go? Stephen Grace. I'm 0 for 2 right now, guys. Look at this. Where are my people at? They're probably streaming it on they're probably streaming it on Flow, so they can't even hear me.
I hear Flow's not doing so hot. Sarah Brennan, I've heard that
Really?
Flow is buffering bad.
Oh, I'm
Not
sorry
doing
to
so
hear
hot.
that, guys. That's too bad.
All right, here comes Rider block.
Here we go.
Double leg
right off
up into
the
an
whistle.
underhook.
Deep underhook.
Trying
One
to get
shot,
down to that
2
ankle.
shot, underhook. Man, right off the whistle, wasting no time. Just love the mentality of a guy like Rider block.
Yeah, we knew he was good coming up, and his coaches said a lot of really positive things about him. in high school, and we were excited. And then he had that setback that last year, and now he's here.
Nice.
Shuck right there.
Wow.
In that front headlock, and he just shucked him all the way by. It looked like a slide by.
Wow,
too,
he's
so
got
far.
that kid's got some whiplash. Holy cow.
I mean, everything that he does, he hits it hard.
Yes.
Even
Now he's
that
got the arm
double
up
right
on the
off the
back.
whistle.
Oh, he's trying to thread the needle here.
Oh,
deep.
He's got
And
it.
he throws him over.
I told you.
He's got it.
I told you he had that. Before he even took him over, I was like, he's got it. I told you. Everything he does, he does it hard, and that's what got him that right there.
Nice job, Ryder Block. That's exciting wrestling right there.
53 seconds. I felt him hit the mat. He whipped him over so hard all the way up here.
I love it. Good job, Block. Hey, was that worth the wait or what?
That was worth the wait. 53 seconds, the time of the fall. Iowa on top, 13-3 now. We move to 157 pounds. Voinovich again.
That is impressive.
I love it.
The guy just impresses me more and more every time out. Look at how he came out firing right off the whistle. Doesn't get the double, doesn't get the underhook to a throw by, takes him down to a front headlock, throws a little shuck in there, lets him out, and then goes out front looking for what he got in that whip over.
Woo. What a spark plug.
Spark plug is right.
Here's Victor Voinovich against Mark Takara.
It's all mentality, baby. That's all mentality.
He goes hard, and we love it. It's contagious, I think, too. I think it is. It's contagious with his teammates, especially coming from a guy that's younger on the team. That matters.
It's Takara, 8-8 on the season. He went 12-15 wrestling at 174 last year.
He looks big, but so does Voinovich. Voinovich is a stout young man.
.45 seconds gone by, no score. Underhooked by Takara, but we clear out of that. Stepped heavy. Takara touched our knee, but Voinovich threw that leg back out of the way. Look for that sweep on the left side, but Takara sprawls back. He drops in for a shot. Voinovich sprawls, front headlock. Trying to pull him down to the mat, see if he can circle. Still in that tripod. There he gets him to his knees, continuing to circle, but now they circle up out of it. There he hits that high crotch.
Yep, great shot.
Trying to cut that left arm across. Takara wrapped around the chest, around the waist right there.
We're okay here.
Victor trying to peel that left arm, cut it across.
There
Does. Now
Drive
he's
it
trying
down.
to step over the ankle,
Lock
reaches
those
across to
hands.
that far hip,
There you go.
and drives through for the three.
Good. Way to stay with it there. I mean, he was in superior position, so you got to stay with it. But he did a good job of driving those hips down to the mat, running that double leg down.
Now Victor throwing the legs in.
Stretching.
But still up in the air.
Yep.
Head down on the mat. Voinovich trying to get those hips busted down to the mat to flatten him out. 35 seconds remains, first period.
Oh.
And there, Takara just pops him off. Gets out for the escape.
Kind of played possum there, and a quick explosion and came out.
Well, we had 25 seconds when he got out. That's time to score. That's time to score. Now we're down to 15 seconds.
Tom Brand saying authority shot, authority finish.
We're just going to ride out this last 25 seconds of this first period, take a 3-1 lead going into the second period.
39 seconds towards riding time for Voinovich as Takara chooses down to begin the second period. Sit out by Takara. Hip heist hand control escape. I'll make it 3-2. Inside position for Takara with that collar tie. Now we sneak our hand in there, now push each other away. Voinovich stepped heavy, got Takara to react a little bit. Down block as Takara wiped in, or threw that hand in, then we hit the sweep attempt to the left side. 1:20 on the clock, second period. Hawks lead 13-3.
Is this one of the weights, Chad, do you know, like, undecided, you think, yet?
57.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think Williams and Voinovich are contesting it, and I think we won't know until we know. I think there's going to be some movement in this weight class for sure. I mean, we also have Estrada that's getting healthy, and I think those three guys, it's going to be who wants it, you know.
Shot by Takara from a ways away into a front headlock, but unable to circle around from it. Trying to pull him back down to the mat.
And I think both, you know, we've seen Voinovich and we've seen Williams, and I think they both made cases for and against themselves to be the guy. And Estrada is coming off of some repair work, so we haven't seen him yet this year. But he's been looking good. He's progressing every day, and he's wrestling hard. So we'll see if he throws his hat in the ring in a way that's like really positive. So, but yeah, I think this weight is absolutely still up in the air for us.
Final seconds tick away.
Nice
shot. Oh, couldn't get all the way around behind, though. And it will be a 3-2 as we go to the third period. Voinovich starts down.
Maybe some things will shake out there at the soldier salute there at this weight, possibly.
Maybe. I don't know if Estrada, I
don't think he's going to be ready yet for the soldier salute.
I'm not sure, but
Voinovich up to his feet, hand control, out. 1 point escape makes it 4-2. Riding time not a factor. Third period.
Voinovich is controlling this mat. He's just not tallying up the points, but he's definitely in control. I don't think he's been real threatened this entire bout.
Minute and a half to go. Takara tries popping the elbows. There's the
nice
high crotch again.
Left-handed high crotch again.
Cuts off
Beautiful.
a little bit quicker, but missed the leg. Now gets him draped up over the side.
Pops him up.
He's locked through our crotch. We're trying to come through the back door.
Heads up high here. That's good. This is going to be a long process, though, to score this takedown.
Yeah, I don't think this is probably going to happen from here.
Yeah,
He's over the top of that leg and just...
Stalemate's likely.
Yeah.
Letting it go a while here.
Yeah, he is, but I don't...
He's got our ankles, and we're unable to turn into him there. And
he's starting to scoot the hips a little bit and turn back.
Wow.
And comes through for the 3.
Good job.
Good hip action right there by Voinovich.
I'm glad he's not listening to this. He kept wrestling.
I was surprised the referee let it go as long as he did.
Yeah. It was 30 seconds worth of a scramble there.
Voinovich tried going to that claw ride, getting a quick tilt out of it, but they roll out of bounds. 7-2 is the lead for Victor. 46 seconds towards riding time.
Now get a takedown. Go get one here. He
Quick
got an escape. 30 seconds to go.
7-3.
A takedown and a ride out would do it. Not now. Riding time's out of the picture.
Drops in on a
Nice
low
shot.
single, cuts across, and gets the 3.
Good job. Nice
See
work.
how much, look at the difference in those two shots.
That feels really good, doesn't it? Ending on top like that. He didn't get the major by 8 seconds.
But see the difference between those two shots? Left-handed high crotch, head of the outside shots, allow guys to cut corners and
Nice
lock through the
job.
crotches. Head of the inside shot, look how much quicker of a finish of a shot that can be head of the inside.
Really good low. It was almost like a low double.
Yeah.
It was really nice by Voinovich.
10-3 final. Hawks lead 16-3.
Here's the thing. You feel better about that non-major than we do with Nasir Bailey because he didn't score in the last 2 periods.
Up 11-0, and he wins 12-1 on riding time.
But the result, Nasir got a major, right?
Yeah.
So it's not all about just a score. It's about like how you're competing. Yeah. So for us, we want to see Nasir Bailey score more in those last 2 periods.
Mikey Caliendo right away comes out. He looked for that whip over, wasn't there. Gets a go behind. Comes right back out, intentionally releases. He's taking on Zion Trujillo, a freshman.
He's tall.
2-5 record on the year.
He's got to be 6'1". He's a big boy.
No, he doesn't stand a chance right now against
Caliendo gets to the leg again.
Yeah.
Another 3. Trying to chop the arms.
Suck
Trujillo
back,
trying to,
nothing.
It's like he was trying to scoot his hips out and almost gave us the suck back look. But
Caliendo wants another pin here.
Good.
I hope so.
45 seconds gone by. He's up 6-2.
Nice
that
duck under.
Duck drives through for 3 more.
Beautiful shot.
He kind of goes duck under to the right side, doesn't get it, crosses over to the other side for the takedown. He flows.
Everything looks so smooth.
Yeah, he flows so well to side. That's why he's hard to defend.
Nice shot right there.
Snatch.
See how he cut that corner so fast, headed inside, he cut it immediately around behind.
12-4.
Trujillo didn't even know it hit him there.
Another duck under.
15-5.
And he just tackles the legs.
Release.
Just tackles the legs. A duck, almost like a boot scoot.
Look at that.
Oh, my God.
Snap and just throws him by.
Oh, my Lanta. This doesn't feel right.
18-6. There's the whip over.
There's his ball.
Get
he
it.
was waiting for Trujillo to come into him. He's trying to cinch that up a little bit tighter.
There it is. Oh, Caliendo's having a
comes back out front, pinching the head. Adjusting that arm.
Now
he's got
now.
the
It's over now.
head
Oh,
scoops.
yeah.
Good night, Irene.
Yes. Caliendo, 2 pancakes tonight. Great job.
1 minute, 52 seconds. This one is 2 seconds faster than his first one.
Yeah, but he didn't get riding time, so.
Oh, my. Walk home. He's walking home.
Nice job, Caliendo.
22-3 lead for the Hawkeyes.
His parents made the trip, too, so I'm sure they're happy to see that.
We move to 174 pounds. Patrick Kennedy for the Hawkeyes. Tanner Lofthouse. Nephew of
Has to be
Luke
relation.
and Ethan.
I see Luke Lofthouse showed up at my office the other day, my shop, my store. Yeah, good to see him and his kids and family. They were going to go down to the room, I know.
Yep, they were there. We got to see them, and they watched workout with us. And, again, having our alumni back is always a positive thing. So, yeah, got to see them, and their kids were running around the new Gotchke wrestling room, and it's good to see them. Teammate of mine.
Patrick Kennedy had a front headlock, eventually worked it around, got a takedown right on the edge, gives himself a 3-0 lead. They come back to the center. Ryden breaks him down. Now we'll let Lofthouse out. Right away, snaps him back into that front headlock. Snatch attempt by Lofthouse as Patrick was trying to get around behind. Patrick trying to hip into him. And then he dives, Patrick does, to the ankle. And Patrick comes around and gets the 3 takedown.
Just really good wrestling there.
He knew what he was doing right there in that scramble.
Yep, he dove under, hooked the ankle, then immediately came up with it. That was what changed that dynamic of that scramble. Good job.
Mark, you and I have talked about that so much. That's where Patrick feels like he got better at the end of last year, and he's continued this year. Early in his career, he might dive like that, but it was like he was diving just to hang on and hold position, and there he was diving to score.
He gets to wrestle with that ginger every single day in practice, and that guy is a freak.
Yeah,
right?
he's right between Caliendo and Ferrari. Both,
exactly.
You know?
Think of those workout
nothing
partners.
but scramble all day long.
Yes. And he's a hammer. I've seen those workouts, and it's it's fun to watch. I mean, Caliendo and him, wow, they go after it. And, you know, sometimes it's lopsided, sometimes it's really tight.
Nice.
Look at that.
Just went to a knee pick right there and gets the takedown, gives himself a 9-2 lead.
Nelly's going to be busy with these clips tonight.
I'm going to have to drive slow so he's got time to cut them all.
Highlight reel.
Patrick comes out front. Lets Lofthouse out for the escape. Makes it 9-3, a minute to go, first period. Shot by Lofthouse, long ways away. Patrick, front head, tries to circle around, gets that right elbow trapped, pulls it out, circles back the other way, gets back around behind for the 3.
Nice job. Just very solid.
Patrick looks up, sees he's got over a minute of riding time.
35 seconds
35
left.
to go, so he's got, I'll do it again. 12-4. Underhook on the edge, out of bounds, stall warning. That is the second. That'll make it 13-4. Huge snap all the way to the mat.
Wow.
Go behind for 3.
That is just power. So much strength and power there.
16-4. He's trying to decide if he wants to hit another one in the last 15 seconds.
The team is
Mo and Dean sitting over there, and they're like, get
They're
it. He decides to ride
him.
him. Mo's like, Patrick.
Yeah.
16-4 with a minute 31 of riding time as we go to the second period.
Look how much fun they're having on the bench. Look how much fun it is to watch them get pins and techs and score a bunch of points.
Yeah, they love it.
Like you said, it's contagious, and it's just a lot of fun for them. And now we just got to do it when we're wrestling people that aren't 2-5 or something, you know?
Yep. Hey,
still have that confidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out of bounds,
Another
even though he was circling
call.
back in, so that'll make it 17-5. So now a takedown will end it for Patrick.
Go get it right here.
Shot by
Nice.
Lofthouse. He's looking whip over. Not there. Now he's coming around thinking cradle.
I thought he was going to get that whip over right there.
Just going to continue to drive across to the other ankle and get the 3.
3-point takedown.
It's over.
Nice job.
20-5 technical fall in favor of Patrick Kennedy.
What
Hawks
a
go on
pace.
top, 27-3.
What a pace.
In Iowa, we grow corn. The truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with Unleaded 88. Support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with Unleaded 88. Another break right now. We'll be back with more from Hannibal right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawkeye fans, gear up for game day with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, they bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Sip on fan favorites like Easy Eddie, Citrus Surfer, and Neighborhood Beer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to the stadium? No worries. Join them at any of their 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks!
Despite the unshakable Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk rivalry, there is one thing Iowa State and University of Iowa fans can both agree on. Getting hyped for Unleaded 88. It's cleaner burning and better for your engine, and it's cheaper than other fuel options, making Unleaded 88 the clear fuel choice. If Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk rivals can agree on it, you know it's worth the hype. So pump it up with Unleaded 88, grown by Iowa corn farmers.
Welcome back to Journeyman Wrestling's Uncivil War. Iowa leading Utah Valley by a score of 27-3 through 174 pounds. We move to 184, where Angelo Ferrari will be taking on Caleb Uhlenhop.
Hey, we got while during the break there, we got 2 more donations.
Nice.
Yeah. I got one, and then you got one, but it was double what she gave me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, can you believe that? She was like, you know what? Beatty doesn't have any, he's, sucking his thumb a little bit, so she gives me this much. And then she just goes on immediately after and gives Mark double that. Linda.
What am I, chopped
Linda
liver?
Cracklow.
I just seen her son Tim in my office in store the other day.
Linda, I thought we were
ago.
better friends than that. Man, All right. Hey, I'm not.
Hey,
I appreciate it. If we split it all up, it's all even anyway, right?
All goes to the same pot.
It all goes to the same pot, so I'm happy for you, Mark.
I appreciate that, Linda. Linda has been working with me and donating to me for years and years and years.
I know, and she's been good, really good to me too. So I'm just giving you a hard time, but I appreciate it very much. The Hawkeye Wrestlers appreciate it. Linda, you're the best. You've been around a long time helping Hawkeyes, so thank you.
That she has. She's one of the diehard Hawkeye fans for sure.
Yep. That's
I just seen
right.
Tim just came into the office a couple days ago in the store and got something out of the store and helped him.
Apparently Stephen Grace's chopped liver, though.
I know. She donated last year. Was the first time she donated to me. So
oh, yeah?
Maybe she
just hasn't done the transaction yet. I mean, it
gave
was
it all to Mark instead. I don't know.
I mean, she just did it. It's great. I love it. So thank you, Linda. And thank you, everyone else that donated tonight. And Jim, I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. It really does take a village. You know the fun part, Mark, you're talking about the sideline and the guys on the team and how they're like camaraderie's good. I mean, look at Ryder Block. He's talking to Keeter, and they're talking about wrestling positions. See that? That's what's fun for me. Like they're still talking about wrestling and having fun. That's how you know that they really care about it. They really take it to heart. And the other fun part is look at all the little kids over off to the left.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Well, that's what I was going to talk about earlier, and we got into some action. But I was talking about how awesome it is for the fans to be so close to see the action. But also, before this duel stuff, and these kids will go right up, and you guys are here handing out posters and stuff like that, and these kids can all get autographs signed. What an amazing environment for the fans here in this gymnasium. What a great opportunity. And like you said, wrestling is an approachable sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ferrari working an underhook, throwing it by, and went too far, getting up his leg right
Normally I'd be like, yeah, now he got himself in danger. Ferrari, he's like in no danger here. Like this is like normal for him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dives over and comes out with that head to the outside, and then his leg was twisted sideways. They stop it, potentially dangerous. Well, to your point, Mark, it's kind of like usually towards the middle of fall camp for football, they do Kids Day at Kinnick, and it's an opportunity kids can come down but it's like this is during a competition. It's not just a glorified practice. It's what makes wrestling so unique is the access that fans get a lot of times.
Well, and also the access we're getting right now, we got the two coaches from both sides yelling at each other. And in Carver, you wouldn't hear that. But the Utah Valley kid, he kind of took Ferrari's knee out, like against the joint. And that's an illegal hold, and they didn't call it, and that's why Tom and Terry are fired up here, trying to protect our athlete. It's almost like, I mean, these guys' knees and their shoulders, they do stuff that you never did. I never did because I'm not that kind of flexible, but sometimes we take advantage of those joints.
Well, I was smart enough not to put my shoulders and knees in those positions.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't. I just did not do that. Whereas now, these days, these kids roll around and they purposely put themselves there.
And I think that's a maturity thing within. Like, as you age, you can't do that. It's going to hurt. You're going to, it's going to hurt. And it's also, you could get injured.
Yeah.
Ferrari takes that same shot, gets better to the leg this time.
This time I should be able to finish this.
Now he does reach across, get that other ankle for the 3.
That's it.
So 45 seconds to go, first period.
I mean, I think you could see that in Drake Ayala's wrestling. He does a lot better job of staying out of bad positions for his body, and I think that's a growth thing for him as well.
Well, look at how much injuries he's had through his time here and stuff, and he's just, as like you said earlier, kind of mature and get kind of smarter about not putting yourself in those types of situations and keeping your elbows in and staying in a better position and not getting out.
Ferrari threw that claw right in, tried to get it sucked back to a tilt, but rolled him all the way through.
Yeah, he's definitely evolved as a wrestler.
3-0 at the end of the first period.
People ask me, ask me as a alumni, I have teammates, and now I'm working here with Tom and Terry every day, and they talk to me like, is it the same as it was when we were in school? Like, is the culture the same? And I'd say the culture is the same in the sense that the guys love each other, but there's a lot that's changed. There's been a lot of evolution of the staff and of the way that they approach the athletes and the coaching. And think about how much the wrestling has changed in 15 years. Yep. It's changed a lot. It's significant.
Ferrari starts down, gets to his feet. Uhlenhop has the leg. Trying to trip him back down.
Look at the splits.
Yeah.
That's something I could never do.
Exactly.
Right there.
Exactly.
There's no way.
The type of athletes evolve too,
Ferrari with the escape. 4-0 he leads.
You evolve or you die, and they've done a good job of evolving and changing little by little over time, and that's one thing that I've definitely noticed coming back from being away for a while.
Ferrari. Underhook on the right side again. Uhlenhop bent way over at the waist, clearing his arm out of that. Ferrari down to a knee now. Gets back to that underhook. Trying to clear his left hand out. Uhlenhop trying to control that. Now Ferrari takes a sweep to his left. Uhlenhop's right side. Long ways away, but able to get the hands locked, trying to suck that in. Uhlenhop hipping heavy. Trying to stuff the head. Ferrari trying to elevate up with it. Uhlenhop reaching back, grabbing an ankle. Now he pulls the head to the outside. Uhlenhop reaching back, grabbing the ankle again. Ferrari now cuts off, trying to cut off to the double. Now they're going to stop, potentially dangerous. 22 seconds remains.
And that potentially dangerous wasn't even that bad.
Matter of fact, I'm looking at that like, what was potentially dangerous about that? I didn't even see.
But the official he's gun shy now. And Tom and Terry got on him one time about potentially dangerous. Now he's going to call it early.
Yeah, I literally am looking at that and I saw potentially. Like, what did I miss? Was there something going on in an angle that I couldn't see from this view?
No.
I mean, it looked like he had his foot and was just like pulling it, like you're stretched, like you're
kind of
pulling
straight
it
up
down.
his butt.
Yeah.
Kind of straight up his butt. It wasn't off to the side. It wasn't. Yeah.
So it wasn't against the joint.
No. Yeah.
No.
4-0 we go to the third. It's the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular reminds you that on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting, because game days are built for the Hawkeyes. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Uhlenhop starts down to begin the third. Ferrari, 30 seconds and counting towards riding time. Tries to go to that claw ride. Uhlenhop on a knee. Ferrari goes the other way, seeing if he can tilt him over. Rolls all the way through, though. Goes right back to that claw ride. There's the roll through and the escape. You can hear Tom Brand saying, watch his hips. He's in that tripod. Watch his hips.
All right, now this is where we got to go. We got to get one more on the board here. Minute and 25 seconds to go in the match. Instead of winning 4-1, we don't have riding time. Be nice to put an exclamation point on this. I mean, you're the #1 ranked guy in the country. Let's try and get one more here, Ferrari. I mean, he's been putting himself in position. He's been having a difficult time of finishing. There's a good head of the inside shot here, trying to elevate.
Uhlenhop heavy hips, though. Ferrari continuing to try to suck that in. Caught on his knees, though, fully extended. 45 on the clock. Stalemate. Fresh start.
Angelo Ferrari is a really great wrestler. He does a lot of really good things. One of the things he does well is he's impossible to score on. He is really hard to score on. Where he could improve is in these finishes, is in these leg attacks where he takes a shot that's maybe extended and he can't finish there. So he's got to develop an offensive attack where he can finish quicker and more efficiently.
Quicker for sure.
Because he
think of his
stopped.
earlier match when he hit that low single. He split in the middle and just exploded the head up.
He's so explosive. He's so strong. People can't score on the guy, but if he can figure out and develop a shot where he can consistently take people down, he's going to be impossible to beat. He's going to be as close to bulletproof, as Tom would say, as you can get.
4-1 final. 30-3 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. We move to 197. Gabe Arnold going to be taking on Cale. Can't even read my own handwriting. Cale Benny here.
How old is Ferrari? Is he 19?
I think so, yeah.
19 years old. Right.
Step into the power ring with Mid-American Energy. Our mix of wind, solar, and more keeps your energy reliable round after round. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com. Benny, a sophomore out of Layton, Utah. 8th place at the Big 12s last year. 6-5 record this season.
I wonder if any of these kids are from Keddy's high school. I mean, was that the name of the high school, Vernal?
Vernal.
Uinta was the...
Oh, yeah. Uinta is the high school. It's Vernal, Utah, but Uinta.
I mean, he's got a good high school program going on up there. I mean, they win the state title. I think they've won it the last 3 years. He does a really, really good job up there, Philip K. does with his high school program.
I know that Telford hosts them at the camps a lot, the University of Iowa sports camps. I don't know about every year, but I know that they come back to Iowa City.
I stay in touch with Keddy quite a bit from a hunting purposes standpoint, and we touch base a lot for hunting out west. And Keddy is a big outdoorsman and a hunter, and he's just got a knack for it. Does a great job with that stuff out there. He got a really nice elk this year and a good mule deer.
I don't see any from Uinta, but I do see somebody from Eagle, Idaho. Does that sound familiar?
Oh yeah, Dan
Erickson.
Erickson, baby. Was that were you just quizzing me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Was he your age, Erickson too?
Yeah. Yeah, both those guys.
You want to talk about it? Wasn't that
Danimal, baby?
Did he pancake, or did he just run the wing against
Iowa State
Zabriskie?
guy?
He ran the wing.
Nationals.
Yeah, he ran the wing.
I'll never forget that night. Nice, sweep.
Nice.
Good shot.
Gabe Arnold in on the shot, trying to step over.
Good.
Does.
Keep it elevated.
Lost it.
Slipped away from us there. Good attempt, though. I really like that shot.
A minute to go. First period, no score. 197. Arnold for the Hawkeyes. Benny for Utah Valley. Hawks lead 30-3.
Just thinking this guy here, this is more of a 97-pounder now. I mean, Gabe's feeling this guy's weight a little bit more than the last 97-pounder.
Yeah, he's probably all 197. He doesn't look super big, but I bet he weighed in right there.
96.2. So 15 pounds heavier than Gabe.
On the scale.
On the scale, yeah.
By the way, Chad, Lynn does like me.
Oh, Linda.
She came through.
Nice job.
Appreciate it, Linda. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. If you haven't donated.
It was like 10 times what you had. I have no idea what you got, but it's just the fact that she made it makes it 10 times more valuable.
That's fair. If you haven't donated yet and you're listening to us, just go donate. It would mean a lot to us. It would mean a lot to us. HawkeyeWrestlingClub.com. Go to the events page. Find the Arctic Plunge and just make a gift. Please. It would really mean a lot to us.
Scoreless at the end of the first. Arnold starts down here to begin the second. Sit out, half thrown in, up to his feet. Benny trying to trap us down. We come out, throw that overhook.
Nice shot,
square
Gabe.
up. Still has that deep waist in, so no escape yet. There's the escape. So Arnold
Nice
leads
job.
1-0.
15-second escape there.
See what Gabe can do.
Well, I can tell right now, Gabe is being a little bit more selective in his shots because he felt the weight of this guy on that last shot that he got in and not finishing. So he's going to be a little bit more selective in how he hits this shot and gets a takedown here in this match.
Yeah, he has to be more selective. He has to hand fight hard, wear this guy down, and then put himself in a position to score, which is a great
nice
shot.
Sweep, up with the leg.
But he gets to that sweep, but he's having a hard time getting over the ankle.
Yeah, the guy's doing a good job of hooking on the outside with his toe and not letting Gabe step over that foot to get
now
to kind of
really
the backside.
Feeling the weight
yeah,
right here.
Now we're getting extended on.
This is not only is going to eat up clock time, but it's going to take some serious energy out of Gabe Arnold. But look at his horsepower.
Gets him draped up over the back now.
He gave up his
arm.
wrist.
Now he's just holding out for a stalemate. 29 seconds to go, second period. Arnold leads 1-0.
I like that he's attacking. I like that he's still attacking, even though he can feel the size. I mean, he does go with Mo a lot, so it's not like he's not used to wrestling big guys. I mean, he does it all the time. Dean is he's a big 97-pounder. So it's still different when you're out there on the mat. It's different.
Final seconds tick away. Gabe will take a 1-0 lead into the third. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state. Changing medicine, changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Benny starts down to begin the third period. Gabe got out in 15 seconds. Forward pressure, but Benny into a tripod up to his feet. Hand control, escape.
All right, well, it comes down to this. Third period, 1-1. Gabe's been in deep twice. Leg elevated, has not been able to finish. Does he hit a different type of shot? Does Benny actually try to get on us and try to get a score and we get a go behind? We got to figure something out here in this last 2 minutes. I don't want this going overtime.
Fake there by Benny, got Gabe reacting. Now
There's
Gabe
nice
goes head to the outside, high crotch.
Cuts off, almost tries cutting off to a double. Doing a good job keeping his hips underneath and really working hard
there
here.
He cuts to the double and gets the three.
He just had the take.
Yes, that's a takedown.
There you go.
Nice job.
He had it, they waved it off.
Nice job. What are we doing? That is not a stalemate. That is not a stalemate.
Tom Brand's telling Gabe, keep him down.
Great wrestling right there. Fantastic wrestling by Gabe. What a great job. You see how when he got in the head of the outside high crotch, how hard he worked at keeping his hips under him and keep cutting the corner, reached across, almost had it once, and then went back to it and got it again. That was great wrestling by Gabe right there.
Man, that
Benny
fires
out for
me
the
up.
Escape. Makes it 4-2, a minute to go. Shot there by Benny. Gabe sprawls into a front headlock.
I don't like that stalemate call because it lets him off the hook, and we had his hips buried to the mat, on the edge of the mat, and they call a stalemate within 5 seconds. It's so bad.
30 seconds remains. 4-2 is the lead for Gabe Arnold.
Stay in there, Arnold. You got 30 seconds.
Circles back towards the center.
Stay in there. Good job.
Then he takes a high crotch.
Down away. Good
scooting
job.
under that. We're able to down block it. Then he takes another shot. Now we're trying to get a go behind. Couldn't quite get there. A stall call against Gabe.
Stupid.
I don't know how you call that either.
That's horrible.
We're able to get the toe to the mat, clear the grip. And
nice
Gabe
job.
Arnold is going to get the win by a score of 4-2.
Good work, Gabe. Way to stay in there.
Hawks on top, 33-3. Check out the Iowa Style Apparel retail store in Cedar Rapids. Iowa Style Apparel offers the latest looks for a variety of local sports teams, including an expansive wrestling section. Check out the Iowa Style Apparel retail store in Cedar Rapids or shop online at iowastyleapparel.com. Move to the heavyweights. Easton Fleshman again for the Hawkeyes. He will be taking on Jack Forbes, a senior out of Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. 5-4 record on the year.
Come on, Fleshman. Come on, Fleshman.
Let's see if Easton senses maybe that snatch. It was almost like he got so close in that end of that first match. Like, oh, hey, maybe I should go to that a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I hope he starts this match the way he ended the last one.
30 seconds gone by. Forbes changes levels. Now we come up in an over-under situation. Now they clear out of it. Another shot there by Forbes. Fleshman trying to get a toe to the mat, trying to square up with him.
Still staying
Drops it down to the ankle. Now he trips. We tried a somersault through, but dive back, grab the ankle, but they already gave the 3.
Fleshman did actually a pretty good job of fighting that off for quite a while.
Yeah, he did.
Before Forbes finally ended up securing that takedown there.
Forbes is a big guy. Pretty strong looking young
Both weighed
fella.
in at about 240 tonight, it looks like.
What was Fleshman?
I think Fleshman was like 240 and a half, and this guy was like 239.6.
Yeah.
Escape for Fleshman makes it 3-1 with 1:45 to go in the first. Trying to find the underhook on the left side, but just like in the previous match, every time he tries to get there, it allows him to swim out of it.
Well, Fleshman doesn't get a lot of these opportunities to wrestle or to compete outside the room, and I'm glad that he gets
Nice
the opportunity
sweep
tonight.
right there by Forbes. Gets the takedown.
That was a really good shot by Forbes right there. Nice sweep. Fleshman getting up to his knees now, trying to get up off his belly.
.50 seconds remains, first period. Fleshman trails 6-1. There's a hip tilt by Forbes. And got a 1 count, and he rolled through.
Ugh. Man.
He's slow there.
That's tough. I mean, Fleshman did a good job of getting his hips, or getting
Back
out
and
of his
forth.
lap, but yeah. That probably was a 2 count any other referee.
Well, at least it's both ways with it.
Well, that's true. Holy cow. I don't remember what match that was now.
I don't either. I remember right where it was at, right over there.
Yeah, I was not happy about it.
First period comes to an end. 6-1 is the lead for Forbes over Easton Fleshman. Main Street Sweets has been a hometown favorite in downtown West Branch for over 15 years, offering great burgers, tenderloins, cheese balls, and more, along with many awesome ice cream treats. Order online, call ahead, or stop in to visit. Main Street Sweets, owned and operated by my wife Jessica and me, on the web at mainstreetsweetswb.com.
Woo! Tasty. I've been there a few times. Don't tell my wife.
Forbes, an escape to start the period, and then drops right back in on another shot. Gives him a 10-1 lead now.
Fleshman, it's not going Fleshman's way, but he is not the type of guy that's going to put his head down and quit. He's going to stay in there, and he's going to keep wrestling because that's just who he is. And that's why we love him, and that's why he's a great workout partner for Keeter and for Marty, and even Stephen Buchanan uses him a lot. We love Fleshman.
Shot from a ways away by Forbes. We've got him in a front headlock, but not really sure what to do there. Now comes up trying to get that underhook.
What's Buchanan have coming up, do you know?
Buchanan was planning on wrestling at the Bill Farrell, but was really sick. He caught some bug beforehand, so he didn't get to go. But I think they're looking at maybe going to Nice and to Turkey this winter, to a few not ranking series, but a few tournaments overseas, and that'll be his debut on the freestyle scene. And he'll probably travel with Brandon Sorensen and maybe Austin DeSanto. We're still seeing here, though. Nothing's finalized, but they're trying to get him on the mat.
Yeah, he needs that before the spring for sure.
Well, he didn't wrestle. He didn't wrestle a single freestyle match ever. He never wrestled freestyle. So people, like critics, were like, "Well, he's got to be wrestling. He's got to be." Well, he's got to learn how to wrestle freestyle, and then he can compete. So now, last year, he kind of was training, and now we feel ready. He feels ready to compete in freestyle. So yeah, I'm looking forward to watching him. He's a hammer. He's so good. He's so strong, explosive, smart. So he's just got to apply those things to a new style of wrestling.
10-2 at the end of the second period. We go neutral in the third. Fleshman trails. He's got a 1:36 riding time against him as well.
What weight will he be then?
97 kg. Yep, Olympic weight.
Another takedown for Forbes. Makes it 13-2. He's going to intentionally release Fleshman.
That's Snyder's weight.
It's Buchanan.
Nice reshot there by Fleshman. Gets to the leg.
Well, Snyder's the world team guy right now.
He's a defending world champion, Kyle Snyder, and Buchanan will be knocking at the door.
Stalemate. Easton couldn't finish that reshot right there.
Well, like you said, Beatty, I know we haven't been talking a whole ton about Fleshman because Forbes has been dominating this whole match, but Fleshman has not in any way really thrown the towel in. He just keeps coming. He's just kind of wrestling someone that's just definitely better than him right now, but it's not from the lack of effort or throwing the towel in. He just keeps going, and there's another really nice shot right there by Forbes.
Actually dumped us right to our back.
No backs, though. Didn't give up any near fall.
This Forbes is pretty impressive. I mean, he's getting some nice stuff for heavyweight.
He won his first match, too.
5-4 on the year, man. And it's not like he's wrestled a lot of highly ranked guys. 16-4 with 20 seconds left, 17-4 with the riding time.
Well, as we always say, when you wrestle Iowa, you're going to get their best.
Yeah.
That's right.
Final seconds tick down here. And 0.4 riding time, 17-4 will be the final score. That will make the final score 33-7 in favor of the Hawkeyes. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with your post-meet right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
At Mid-American Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
Welcome back to Hannibal High School. Journeyman Wrestling Uncivil War. Hawkeyes, couple of wins. 33-7 over Utah Valley, 37-6 over Chattanooga. Utah Valley beat Chattanooga 33-3. And Mark Ironside, Chad Beatty, like we said, Mark, I mean, great environment, close, intimate, and just a good opportunity for these guys to get a way in, get a couple of matches, and now get ready for a couple more weeks of big training, getting ready for post-Christmas and start of 2026.
Just gives us a great opportunity, some of these guys, of having some things to work on and to build on and to get, like we said, the ship steered in the right direction again after Iowa State from a couple weeks ago, and we showed that tonight, and we had a lot of fun tonight. That was a lot of fun, and that just goes to prove and show that when you score points, it makes it fun for everyone. The fans, the athletes, the coaches, everybody involved, the radio staff. No injuries tonight. It's been a good night. So now we just need to carry it on to 2026.
Absolutely. I mean, they did a really nice job. They were scoring points and they were going after it. They weren't letting the other guy dictate. We dictated every single match. Even the matches that we lost, I felt like we did a really good job of dictating pace. I mean, especially Cruz in that first match. But, yeah, I love our Hawks. I think we're only going to get better. We're going to keep improving, keep developing, and we're going to we just have so much horsepower and firepower on this team and on this lineup. And this lineup's going to change and shift a little bit more, I'm sure. But I'm positive. I just love our guys, and I think that they're going in the right direction.
Two big wins here tonight, and we will recap those here momentarily. Take one more break. We'll be back to finalize things from Hannibal right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th. Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Back in Hannibal, Hawks win 2 tonight, 37-6 over Chattanooga, 33-7 over Utah Valley. Started things off 125. Peterson wins 7-2. Cruz drops an 8-3 decision. Bailey a 12-1 major. Ryder blocked with the fall in 53 seconds. Viktor Voinovich 10-3 win. Mikey Caliendo, his second fall of the night, this one in a minute 52. Patrick Kennedy with his second Tech fall by a score of 20-5. Ferrari wins 4-1. Arnold wins 4-2. And then Fleshman drops a 17-4 major decision, 33-7. The final score. The Hawks with the win moves them to 7-2 overall, as now we've got a few weeks off until the Soldier Salute on January 3rd and 4th. So big training time, big rest time, and get ready to hit the ground running after the turn of the new year. So, gentlemen, let's pack things up, get our way back north. Mark's only got like an hour to go.
No, it's an hour and 45 minutes.
Is it? You got to
go a lot further west.
Yeah, I forgot you got to pop that way. So, thank you both, though.
Thanks, Steven. You did awesome.
Enjoy.
You should do this like for real.
I could consider it.
Yeah.
I could. You
Yeah.
Can talk like that.
Yeah. You got the face for it.
Yes, I do. Face for radio.
Mark, this is fun. I like sitting with you guys. It's a good time. I really enjoy it, and any chance I get to do it, I enjoy it. So thank you.
All right. Well, guys, you guys and everybody listening back at home, have a great holiday season. Be safe. Stay warm the next couple of days. And then
make sure you give to the Arctic Plunge.
Yeah. Go make your.
All three of us will be there.
That's right.
So if you don't, you'll want to see us and support us. So just go on.
Come enjoy the event. Give lots of money.
Tell your friends.
Have
hey,
lots of fun.
People that donated tonight, tell your friends to do it.
That's right. That's what all the cool kids are doing.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Go Hawks.
All right. Thanks, fellas.
All right. For Mark and Chad, this is Steven. We will talk to you again with the Soldier Salute on January 3rd from Extreme Arena over in Coralville. Until then, a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Without them, it's not possible for us to make it down here and do these. Also, we thank everybody for tuning in and listening to each and every broadcast. Until after the new year, this is Stephen Grace. You've been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling has been brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. And by Oak Knoll, a not-for-profit life plan community, serving the Iowa City community for 59 years. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.